here this morning made sure the whole wall was painted properly.
What's up?
We have
How do I
spell your name? Paolo,
P-A-O?
L-O.
L-O.
We're 1,500 here. Yeah, same here.
Well, we're doing small blind progressive bounty. We're not doing big game no more.
Okay, so what does that mean? You mean like you have to win it in the smaller line?
Yeah,
But
just put
you
it
keep putting
in.
I actually think it was your idea, but yeah, let's do it then. I love that game. So everybody puts 10 bucks on the button, and then all blind wins.
I like it.
If he gets that money, every time the button moves, you put $10 on it. The dealer, the button, yeah, $10.
It stays at the
small blind Worst position, hard reason, and the hardest to win in.
So some incentive to.
Are we doing VPIP or no?
No VPIP. No, we're doing VPIP. Sorry, we're not doing VPIP.
Oh, okay. We're
We
still
took
playing
VPIP
game.
out.
VPIP out, but we'll play.
Big game is there.
Are we starting with a? Are we starting with a? Are we starting with a number on the small one? Starting with 10 each, and then add 5.
After the bomb.
And then there's
All right, welcome to Pete Dallas live stream. This is OFC's 5-5-10 game, and if you can hear me in the background, he says they are not playing the VPIP game today. They changed it to the small blind game. I'm not positive what that means.
After a round, everybody on
The everybody puts in, I think everybody puts in $25, and let's listen to him tell us.
Yeah, normally you start with 10, you know, and then it increases. But 90 on the start is already like a lot.
Alright, yeah, it's wartime.
It's war. We're going to war, motherfucker.
So I think what it boils down to, if you can hear them, is everybody's going to put up a bounty or an ante or whatever you want to call it, and if the player on the small blind wins that hand, they get that money, and then everybody is going to put up another ante, and it's going to go up every time, or another bounty, and it's going to go up every time. So this is a new twist. They got rid of the VPIP game and they added the small blind game. Let's see how this plays out.
I'm 100% sure I got one. Alright, it'll take me a minute to Photoshop these because we are not doing the VPIP game no more. At all. What we're doing, everybody puts in $10 each on the button and the small blind wins it. And every time.
So this is a new felt, Peaks Dallas, and this is a new dealer. We're under new management. I should start that. We are not open yet. We did allow OFC to come in with his game. They are the only 9 people in the building right now, and they're going to play their game just like normal. But there are new dealers that we are training. So you'll see this first hand is kind of messed up because the double board bomb pot, like we do on every dealer change, and he puts the flop out in the wrong spot. And so we have to restart, and so there's just a little bit of a hiccup with the new people, but we get it all figured out. And who do we have in the building? I'm going to let Dan the man take over. First Dan, you didn't miss anything.
Yeah, Jim had me doing stuff for a second. We're back, everybody. Look at that felt. Yes.
We do not have the VPIP game.
Okay.
We have a small blind.
What is that?
Small blind game. Everybody pays a bounty.
Yeah.
I already told them. Okay. So I'll just explain to you. I think they start with 25, so there's going to be $225 on the small blind. So if the small blind wins the hand, they're going to win the $225, and then it's going to go up like $30.
Okay.
And then if the small blind, it's hard to win when you're small blind.
Yeah.
You know, you're out of position the entire time.
Yeah.
So that's a new thing that they're going to do today. We'll see how it plays out. This is the
give me 3 to 1.
very first double board bomb pot that Matt has run. He does it incorrectly.
Okay.
So it's going to take a little bit as we're getting started.
Yeah.
So I hit stream a few minutes before we were actually ready because I wanted to test everything, make sure it's going well.
How's it sound out there? Yeah? We're back on Peak Stylus YouTube. That feels nice to me. That's where I started. That's where I got my start. I'm just loving this color scheme on this belt.
That's not fair. He already texted me.
All right, well, folks, my name's Dan Simone. Y'all might recognize my voice. People call me Rain Dan. I like to do commentary and talk about poker. We're back after a couple weeks off. There's a whole new thing happening here at Peaks again. But what I'm really liking are these belts. 5-leaf clovers. Never seen one before. I kind of like it. Peaks. 5-leaf clovers. All right, stream stuff's happening. I know some of these guys. And we're about to play a double board bomb pot. I'll just introduce people with this camera angle. I know that that's John Harris in the 1 seat. I know that that's Paolo in the 2 seat. Behnam in the 3 seat. 4 seats open. That'll probably go to David Alexander if he shows up. Oh, we got German Moneymaker tonight? Look at that dude. Sean, OFC, the official effing crusher. He's in the 6th seat. My man Duck, one of my best friends. That's in the 7th seat. Sam, and then the doctor himself, Doc Hollywood, in the 9th seat. We got this beautiful new monitor. The headset's back. Very comfortable. Got a brand new Peaks t-shirt on. Graphics are about to pop up. I just know it.
The whole thing and move it like a brick. You have to spread them out because it won't read the full side.
It's this way.
Yeah,
There's a huge block. You just need it frame.
Guess I'm pulling the curtain back, but we made some adjustments to this stream table. It's got these little like sensor plates under the felt, and Eric really figured out that we were gonna double them, like make them twice as wide to make them easier to pick up, but they're not picking up. Hey, a lot of stuff changes. We make fixes on the fly, and we've got one board. But here's what I do know. Oh, that is David Alexander. I knew it.
Yeah, at some point
We
there's
just
gonna
have
happen.
OFC.
Just stuff laying off.
Salmon?
Just you.
Especially now that it's
Push
like
them.
capped. What's the
Also
point?
together. Yeah, he's on it. Got it.
Ah, look at that. Oh, these graphics look nice too. Yes. So this is a 5-5-10 game. It's a mandatory straddle. So basically a 3-blind game. Makes it really fun. This game usually is really action. If you're tuning in and you have watched before, you know, we're on a new channel. We're back on the Peaks YouTube channel. So just share that out if you want to help. Hey, buddy. Benny boy. Everyone check this flop on this bomb pod. Who's got anything? A queen 9 would be cool. I see Behnam with a lot of equity, 41%, because he has the queen 8 for a straight on top. 8, 9, 10, jack, queen. Benham's got a straight on the top board, but not the nut straight. Moneymaker has a queen 9 for a straight on the bottom board, but folds. It's not the. He just doesn't have any equity on the top board, so.
It's good for non-Omaha players.
He would have hit nuts straight on. He would have hit it straight on the top board too. I think Moneymaker would have gotten some of this.
9 bets, 5 point.
Duck gets a chop of this with a deuce. Trip deuces gets half of this, but Doc bet 520. Doc has a queen. Is he just bluffing? Doc, you dirty dog. He sensed weakness and he pots the river and he got one of the hands to fold. Oh, Doc, you madman. Varun Gupta, is this will be regular Thursday game? I know what you're trying to ask. Show your bluff, Doc, you maniac. He had nothing. How does he do that? Incredible. Yes. OFC runs this game, and it usually runs on Thursdays. And David Alexander is not in the system yet. I can't hear the table audio that well. But that's cool. I don't know what's happening, y'all. Something about small blind. Alright, they know what they're doing. It's OFC's game. I think Moneymaker's supposed to put the 10 on. There he is. German Moneymaker. His name is Chris. His last name is not Moneymaker. Even though I think that's two German words.
Small blind wins, they get that bonus.
Yes, my man Duck. He's under the gun with ace-jack diamonds, making 40. Basically pots it. Behnam having this kind of like extra built-in pot odds. If he's in the small blind, he wins some sort of extra money. So I think a lot of the small blind play tonight, they're going to be defending pretty wide. And Moneymaker's getting a price with his off-suited one-gapper, 9-7 off. OFC folded King-Jack. Oh, no, that's a King-7. Good fold. Good fold, Sean. Duck? Ooh, King High, Rainbow, disconnected. Not a lot of draws out there. Duck likes to stay aggressive on the flop bet. This is a C bet for $85. Second pair Behnam doesn't fold. And how is this happening? David Alexander has a hand, but he's not in the graphics, so everything's going to get completely F. Oh, of course, Behnam just turns trips. And he's going to full-ass pot it right now. Full pot. I mean, thank God Duck doesn't have a king. But David Alexander is in this hand and doesn't have graphics. And I hope that gets fixed. Raise it? What I was going to say is, like, maybe I already said it. Thank God Duck doesn't have a king here. We're going to have to redo chip counts. Eric! Hey, that's another 3 on the river. That's a full house for Behnam. He's got to think he's got the best hand here, and he puts David all in. David calls and has also a 5. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what you both have. I'm like, someone has a 5-3. Otherwise, I put them both on 5. I'm like, they have that 5.
Duck's just shaking his head. David Alexander laugh. Let's see if we can get him in the graphics though.
Unless India's got 5-3.
Surely we fixed that by now. This is Peace Out Live. We're back in action. Back on the old YouTube channel.
I'm glad you both had 5s, because that would have been a hard fold if you didn't both have 325 out there.
We were on 30 or 15 minute delay, I guess.
Okay, let's add 5 to it, not 10.
We're doing the opposite. Yeah, we're just lighting it.
15 to 30 minutes for gaming integrity. Well, anyway, this duck lost like, what, $80 there maybe? 90? I think the Behnam and David won like 45. The Indian has showed up in the graphics.
Okay, so add 10.
That's a better way to do it.
I knew this was John Harris's idea. Starting some complicated side game on the small blind that, you know, graphics doesn't know how to deal with, and everyone's chip counts are going to be screwed up. Way to go, bud. Here's Paolo. 9-8 of spades is pretty cool. Ooh. Behnam on the button with ducks and a big ass squeeze hand for David. Ace queen suited in the small blind. Absolutely. Let's pop it up a bit. It's kind of a lot. It's 225. Size up out of position in your 3 bets, especially with a ladder behind you. That camel was way out of focus, but I see a pair for Paolo. David's the 3-better. He checks the flop. Paolo now has an open-ended straight flush draw and just a huge equity advantage. David's taking a stab at this with the gut shot, representing possibly a jack. Bricks out for both players. That 8 is best, and David's just going to wave the white flag and hope his ace queen is good. It is not. Sees the 8, groans a little. Oh, I haven't done this in a long time, folks, but I think Paolo's, even though you look down, you're like, oh, I got a straight flush draw. I got an open-ended straight flush draw. This is huge. I want to put some more money in the spot. I think the point and the reason for raising is to get value in that spot. Well, yeah, he had an 8 plus the flush draw. Can't even get called by worse. I just wanted to keep in David's Good Lord. Any real poker players watching this? Please just type in the comments what a dumb analysis that is. I haven't studied in a while. All right, let's get our heads out of our asses. This is hand 4 in the 5-5-10 OFC's game. I've never seen this dealer in my life. I don't know what his name is, but he's doing all right. Now it's German Moneymaker with a 9-8 suited. Pocket 9s for Duck. There's been some limpers, and he will raise in the 3rd blind. Put on that squeeze. Suited red queen for Doc that he folds. Good discipline, buddy. Duck squeezes big for 8.5x. German Maker out of position in a double limping situation. A double flat. He has a sticker with my favorite app on it. The app I use more than any other app.
But now it's useless.
Cool. King queen to Duck's 9s 3 ways. He hates it. Both Moneymaker and OFC have draws, and Duck Look at those equities. They're basically even. Ducks nines just get counterfeited with this second queen coming on the turn. Jack high is best right now. Who wants to bluff at this? Moneymaker cannot win this hand with 9 high. Duck will try to bluff. He has all the decent aces. Does OFC ever bluff catch with Jack high in this particular board? On this particular board? If anyone can do it, it's OFC. This is a weird line from Duck. Oh my God, he's gonna do it! Duck's face, like, okay, I don't know how you do it, bud. I guess that's the second nut no pair. Does Duck, basically, it boils down to, does Duck ever bet an ace on that river, or do you just check back all your ace highs? I'm probably making that out to be more of a big deal than it was. Jack high there is the second nut no pair. And it just boils down to this Duck bet an ace on the river. Ace high on the river. No, he didn't have ace high.
King 4, no win.
If there's anyone you don't want to do that to, it's probably Doc. Or the OFC. Who's let his beard grow out a little bit. He's looking more wizardly than usual. Doc likes his suited aces pretty much from any position and will raise them. This could be fun. King queen suited in under the gun +2 is a 3-bet, and he goes to 200. It's about 3.3 repeated X. Oh God! Moneymaker on the button has the sharp pointy ones. Ace ace puts in the cold 4-bet to 450. This man charts. Now, this is a 5-5-10 game. It's a $1,500 minimum buy-in. Everyone buys in for $1,500. And then it's matched to stack. Doc appropriately folds, and so does Paolo.
He'd have to put me on 10s, 9s, or 8s.
Well, he did put you on 3, he put you on 8.
Yeah. I would have played a king the exact same way. Yeah, but it's like,
I haven't looked at this chart in a really long time. But cold 4-bets are incredibly strong, especially from Moneymaker. But he can have bluffs there to be balanced, which I believe means that King Queen suited, even out of position, might be a call. Yo, 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 Danny boy! Big pot Sean! Yes! Hey, sorry I woke you up last night. Barely remember that. But hey, thanks for using the nickname I gave you as your YouTube handle. Why aren't you in this game, buddy? Now it's Sean on the button, OFC with ace king of hearts. Paolo raised 5s under the gun +1, and there was some flatters behind him. So this should be a pretty decently healthy sized 3-bet.
165.
Oh, it's like pretty appealing. 165? A red chip over a 4X? He doesn't even pot it, really. It's like 60% of the pot, maybe less.
165.
Hello, Dory Cole. Coy, Dory. Hey, Corey. Dory. Yeah, no. That size 3-bet from OFC just basically strung everybody along. Even David Alexander's 8-7 offsuit. See, the thing with David Alexander is he loves just spiking stuff on people just for the laugh. So he loves these middle connected type of cards that get sneaky. But even 4 ways, that is probably the most optimal flop OFC could see. pretty much only behind weird 2 pairs that shouldn't be in there. And little sets, like 8s and 3s. But 5 ways, I mean, you still like tread cautiously. So in an $835 pot, he bets $150. It's a nice, tasty sizing that should get some worse hands to call. Like David's 8-7. Pair of 8s. He's getting such a great price. Hey-o! See, this is a fun card. Sean trips up, right? But that second ace on the board means it's less likely that Sean has one, and he deceptively checks back that turn for pot control. Because you likely aren't getting called by worse. This is kind of like a 1 street of value type hand. Maybe put in like, this pot's already 1135, right? It's a pretty damn big pot. David's praying to God this goes check, and he doesn't have to call a big river bet. But this isn't that big. This is less than 1/3. Oh, nope. Okay. This looks like, oh, David snaps it off. 675 with the 8. Got himself into some trouble.
Yeah, it was 675. Well, I went for 625.
That check on the turn got Sean paid.
Hey, he loves it. Loves it, turns it.
That's how it goes now? Okay.
Game with aces all over the
Yeah, the graphics look good. Felts look good. Loving the new color scheme.
Smash the crap out of the flop.
Oh, Dan, I was happy.
You tell me what you meant.
How much are you getting?
That was a huge pot that went to OFC. David is rebuying.
I see 2. I had 1,000.
Oh, we got a little ticker on the bottom. Ship counts. OFC is more than doubled up. He's up almost $1,800. Never played with Paolo. Behnam has a raising hand, an early position. I think David is calling without chips. He's waiting on chips. Yes, same as in the small blind, and can win some extra money if he takes his pot down. Doc's making a move, and David seems a little tilty if he makes this call.
What
the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Brilliant.
Hey, Marquis. There he is. It's the old Peak YouTube channel. So I guess search YouTube for Peak Dallas Live. Hey, David made this call, kind of a tilty 3-bet call with 7-4 hearts, and he flops the best hand. Doc's gonna continue bluffing his 9-4 of diamonds. And Indians just rebought. He only has 725 left. And it goes fold really quickly. Doc got a ridiculous just airball through. And he's not showing this stuff.
That would be a good feedback.
I can't hear it.
Yo.
Yeah.
You went pretty good early.
You can't touch it. So you added.
Okay.
So if I win, that's one.
Amber?
I haven't won a hand yet. I've had too many good cards to cost every hand.
Five raises, 15 that vote.
I guess we have a dealer change and the graphics need to be rolled over to the next hand. Something will happen soon. This looks to be a $50 PLO bomb pot. Or we're just on a completely new hand that the graphics doesn't know about. Yikes. All right, let's use our imagination. So, folks, disregard the graphics that are up there right now. We're on a new hand. We don't know what they have, but it looks to be like $400 a pot.
$275, you got 3 callers.
Hey, there he is. There's mediocre poker. We're back.
About 350.
Oh man, the graphics are all screwed up right now. Anyway, Doc's betting like $350 into about $400 on a Queen 10-9 rainbow board into 4 people. So you have to imagine his range is really strong. Oh, into 5 people.
I still have cards.
What in God's name? My man Patrick, the duck, chops out a call and says all in. It's an interesting play. I think that's 2 clubs. So Duck can have a lot of combo draws here, like plus a pair of 10s. Like a king 10 of clubs. I don't know who raised pre-flop first, but he's in for not that much more. That was 350 into like 400. Oh, there's 3 blacks in there. But this would be a crazy fold. Doc might just have like a decent queen here. I think 2 pairs snaps off, all straights snap off. Snap call off, obviously. If he just has a queen, Doc is bluff catching, but that $350 might have been a kind of a bluff if he can't call a raise. He wanted to see the run out, and I think he calls with flush draws.
I got there.
Doc had the.
I got a straight.
Oh yes, Duck did bluff. He had the jack for a open-ended straight draw with the ace of clubs.
Bounty creates access.
He got the fold.
Even if I'm not ahead.
He was there. He had roughly like 36% equity. So a jam. I would not think that he had fold equity in that particular spot. Thought Doc Hollywood would be calling off with pretty much any hands that he bets $350 into 5 players on that board. But Duck got the fold.
Also, I thought if I had my ace,
And probably just put like $700 of profit on his stack. Way to go, buddy.
plus there was a lot of money out there.
This is Peak Stylus Live. We're back. Back on the channel I started on.
Also the ace of hearts.
I love these new belts.
Does something have to be on me or something to hear him?
we got graphics back. We should reach ship count soon. All right, we got some mystery hands. Behnam looks to have put a raise in. The 260 with 9.
It's 260.
He's in the tank.
255 I would have called.
Why is that all in button out there? Does Doc want to call with 6s on the button? For 215 more?
Yes.
The answer's yes, Dan. Yes, he does. They're not exactly deep enough to go set mining.
He likes it.
Hoping Behnam has some overcards. An ace and a queen on the flop is going to slow down pretty much flop betting for Behnam. Nines are still good. Doc's not going to stab at this either after Behnam checks. Oh, fantastic. Benham's not really worried about much now. Backdoor hearts get here, but he rivers a set. And he bets 1/3 pot. Doc flips over 6s, says, nah.
Behnam felt pretty good about that hand.
Do you have 10s, Behnam?
No, you go with that guy. That was my most disappointing. Like, how is it going to like that?
This one does all good when he goes there.
All
Alright, put the net game on. Not the net game, got the net game.
I can't hear him.
No, can you pass the net, missiles?
Barely.
We're on for this hand.
There's knit buttons out.
And what are we
Going out.
200.
Oh, 200
Loser
splash
pays
pot.
200 to everybody.
Just splash
How
pot.
much is it?
200
Total.
total splash pot.
200.
200 each. Whoa.
It's 200 total and a splash pot.
Total.
50 pulls for the.
Out of which 50 goes to production and 160
Starting with
goes
this hand.
to splash pot.
1 and 5.
Having some limps in.
He folded already. Alright. 55.
Like Sam made it 55 with a suited king and looks
25.
to have run right into queens that go up to 325. Pretty big.
John's loving it. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to steal that small amount.
In this segment, that's why we didn't need to start it at 90.
That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna be like $400.
And once it's there, it's just a jab at somebody. It's 100.
Better we go with things are easy.
Yeah, thanks for everybody tuning in. Yeah, it's a little too big of a raise. Want to get rid of this knit button real quick? That feels good. I meant to finish that sentence. Too big of a raise for King 5 of hearts to call. Pretty sure Stan was just starting a bluff pre-flop to get rid of that knit button with King 5 of
I
hearts.
can't hear him.
It's an admirable effort.
Yeah, I mean, did you really want 6 people to call?
Very admirable.
There's gotta be something in the middle.
Sean put 4 red chips out in front of himself. That is now a double straddle to 20.
75.
7 folds.
Doc likes to play these sometimes.
9 folds.
He will limp. Benham's got a hand that he can raise with from the small blind, I think. Oh, yeah, he does. Doc likes to play pots. He doesn't really fold to a lot of 3-bets. Technically, you might play a pot like this at this stack depth, maybe. He's in position. It's 130 more. Yeah, Behnam put a big squeeze on. I think Doc asked if Behnam wants a call. Yeah, good job, Doc. Way to be action. Become action. Yep. Yep. Doc's not going anywhere. Flops the flush draw. So what y'all might not have seen is Doc picked up a purple chip, I think, to raise Behnam. And Benham's cards were in the muck before that raise could hit the middle. Doc playing his flops, flush draws aggressively. You love to see it. It's fun. Poker's fun. Let's look at a chart. I kind of forgot we had them. Let's look at this one's always good to start with, even though the chip count's going to be messed up. OFC stacked David, who are at the top and bottom of this table respectively.
$600. And it's one of the first things I said. I should unroll a progressive amount. Like, that's what we're doing today. That's a good idea. Horrible idea.
Sam, we need your card, please.
No.
All right, let's get into hand 11 here.
Credit card.
Jackson offsuit for Sam makes it $35 from an early position. Doesn't want to get 3-bet here. He's going to get a lot of calls, it looks like. Yeah, we're 6-handed. 5 of these players have knit buttons. I think 5-3 offsuit is legitimately David's favorite hand. Can he flop a straight? He flops a gut shot. OFC's got a flush draw. 2 pair for Doc, who will be betting this. Most assuredly. Oh my God, he just pots it. It's an overbet to the pot even. Like, let's get this over with. Let's fold these draws out. Sean's now doing some math. You call an overbet on the flop with a flush draw because of the implied odds. He doesn't like it. It looks like he's about to fold this. Yeah, it's not a big flush draw.
I was scared. I have a low flush draw. If you had a higher flush draw,
I only bet a lot because the flush was good.
I think Doc's won like 4 of the last 5 hands.
You're running a little hot right now.
Or he's the only one that doesn't have a knit button, which means he's won like 4 of the last 4 hands. He's running really hot. I know her. That's Katie. That's one of my favorite dealers currently living.
Okay.
Hey, Mark Weed, tell me about your poker vlog.
It's not like an
don't let the button get to Sam, otherwise Doc's gonna 100% get that.
Yeah, I'm like a 600. All right, Doc. I'm pretty sure I was gonna flip with him.
This wedding has got some history to it. It's the first small blind game at Keats.
Yeah.
The thing that's mine.
And it's funny. It's funny that you wanted to play it, and that's exactly what I was thinking. First thing I said is like, let's play a bounty. It's like we're doing it. Oh, yeah.
Poker, how? Oh, nope. Peaks Dallas Live.
I think you gotta win 3 hands in a row or something. 5 hands
Geeks
in a row.
Poker Dallas Live. I think Paolo topped up a little bit.
That way it gets up to like 2 grand.
He's got $2,500. I do not remember him winning a big pot. So yes, this matched the stack. And he topped up to get a little closer to OFC's ship count. He's putting in a fun 3-bet to 175 with a suited ace-7. Maybe he sensed weakness in John. Man, Doc is just not folding right now. Ace-7 got 2 callers. This pot is bloated. Damn. Interesting flop right now. Doc's the only one with a pair right now, but it's the second lowest pair ever. Oh, he's gonna lead on the board like this. I think in Doc's brain, he's always like, no one connected with this board. It's very unlikely someone has a 5. I get called by over pairs, right? And he's getting called by open-ended straight draws. Paolo wanted to see a turn. He's got double backdoor stuff. He could have hit like a 6 of clubs on the turn. That would have been cool. Ah, it's a 6. Now John has the best pair with a hand of 6. John has the best hand with a pair of 6s. Turn goes check. John's good. Does Doc?
6. 6 is good. 6 is good.
I think Paolo's thinking to himself right now, both of these hands should have folded pre-flop. Yeah, that's what I'd be nodding like that too. Are you talking? Just let me get a bluff through.
Like, where's that 7?
Let me get rid of this knit button with ace-7 of clubs. Come on. All right, he's got that little ticker down there showing us metrics. I'll just start putting up heads up split screen. What's up, Michael? What's up, Mike? I've never seen John with a VPIP this low. We're going to keep that to ourselves, aren't we?
It's a good idea to show all your hands.
Hold on, it's on. That's what I missed.
Can you hear the table, Michael? Do I need to turn it up? I can't hear the table that well in my headset. Anyway, Sam's tired of this knit button game BS. He gets ace jack offsuit to fold. He's got king queen suited and he huge squeeze to 500. Gets a better hand to fold. Sam's just not like losing the knit game.
If he doesn't open, then I call it. Because I have disincentive plus
We have 9 jack.
Michael, can you hear the table audio?
Made the right fold.
Do I need to turn it up? All right, whatever. It's all cool.
Behnam doesn't open, I think I see the flop.
You're not seeing any flops, but
Behnam opens 80%.
No.
Right on.
You're shroud.
He's angry with your 9 fold.
No, he's
You're the
so
blind.
shroud.
Sorry, you're the blind. So 1 fold, 2 fold.
Oh, he's opening.
3 raise.
Shot.
40.
Thank you, Dory.
4 fold, 5 fold, 6 fold, 7 fold, 8 fold, 9 fold.
Lighting money on fire.
5 players.
I like Doc's hand best right now, especially since he has the most equity with this open-ended straight draw and 2 overcards. He goes 175 into 200. Nice.
Any plans to go back to Cambodia?
Not this year.
Maybe next year?
Maybe. I will go back for sure. I like it so much.
Doc keeps winning pots.
Probably vacation or something. Like,
It's nice to get vacation and play a big enough game. Have those 2 things.
You got another shot on every position.
like there, you don't need to pay the thing because it's that cheap. So like when you have like 10 or 2.5, that is good. Like that's perfect. Like when you have a 2.5 there, it's like having a 10.25 here.
I can't make out what Chris just said. So I guess. Okay, I just 5-5-10. Wait.
Anything is better than yours. Imagine playing with nine.
Queen Jack, King Jack, Queen Jack, all in a row. All calling, all seeing flops.
That's a nightmare that wakes me up at night.
Oh, and here comes Big Squeeze with the ace queen of spades.
Raise 150. 1 fold.
Oh, it's not that big.
You're playing, it's 900.
It's a little more than 4x.
Much better, right?
The original razor folds and then 4 flatters. Call the squeeze. And this pot's already $800.
$500 chips are also very nice. Like the thing is, they're pink and pretty close to the
Like opposite? Or what? Are they kind of opposite these or what are they?
they're oversized.
Doc's just gonna blast off here.
9.
He's a squeezer. He can represent all the big pairs on the low connected board. There shouldn't be like a lot of 4-5s out there.
They look different.
He's got the best flush draw.
You know? That's why we decided to not play.
Yeah, no one had a pair. He shows his 5. Sam showed a 5. Doc picks up another pot.
Make it purple.
What's he up to now?
Yeah, we don't have that many, so that's fine. They look good.
He's up almost $1,000. That's pretty good.
Yeah, these look great. I really like those.
And they also have like, I like the weight.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael, you're playing next week? There is a stream.
All the shit cards.
Yeah, straight draw, flush draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like the bag of chips. Oh, the bag of chips. Is there hot Cheetos? The baked?
5 fold. 6 raise 75. 7 fold.
OFC with a knit button sized up to 75.
You're not getting them both.
75.
He has ace jack clubs. Doc just called him with a king 3 offsuit because he's riding a heater.
This one is gone, man. Okay, that's a flop. Easy.
Is Doc gonna do it again? No, okay. I thought he was gonna lead out. Paolo has a gut shot straight draw, the low one, and backdoor diamonds
Style.
on a board like this. Can you start running a bluff when Doc folds? Hey, what's up, Hayden Fortini? Team Fortini!
He's a pro to begin with. And then if he talks, then he's gonna know exactly what I have.
Really?
Is Doc Hollywood Hollywooding here? Or did we have like a misread on the sensor?
How did you make this one?
Oh.
Maybe because I saw that OFC had ace high there.
Who are you?
Something on the
Ace,
net.
king,
4,
ace,
the
jack.
5,
No,
7,
yeah, who
9.
are you? So my showdown's a big
Rainbow,
good card.
kind of
All my
middle
other
connected
calls have been
board.
6-3,
I think
9,
Paolo
jack.
That's
could
what I'm
have
gonna say, but I see just this.
represented.
I see. I'm just saying.
Two of my showdowns happen to be good cards.
You could have bluff.
What a coincidence.
It's a bluff.
That hand, he made it.
I think you would have gotten it through.
He opened 55 at 6-3, and the flop comes 4, 7, 8, and dog bets like $1 million.
Yeah, he goes.
So I folded.
Four calls.
Easy, but
5 call. 6 raise, 35.
good ratio.
Had a couple limps until OFC made it 35 with a suited ace. Gets squeezed immediately to 180. Duck has the knit button, ace 10 offsuit. Might as well go with it. He raises big.
Next round is this.
5 fold.
He's 3-betting the wrong person if he just wants a fold.
Just play one small line game and this.
OFC already looked at his stack size. Duck doesn't. I mean, if he's looking at a stack size, it means that he's like thinking about how much money he can win if he does like flop a flush draw and get there. He decides that Duck is not deep enough,
Easy one.
and he makes the fold.
Should have called.
Hit our ace.
Has an ace for sure.
I'll make 10.
His ace is bigger than mine. I'm gonna lose.
I'll take the quarter. I'll take the quarter and put 100.
That's a good hand. Like 4 with.
Yeah. Yours?
Yeah. Ace 6-9.
Yeah, I really don't know what's going on with the
I mean, what flop do you like except for 6?
the money that's being put on that button. All I know is it's screwing up all the chip
Any
counts.
ace shove, and I have ace. Any higher card than 6, you go. So like.
Diamonds is the only outer.
Yeah, for sure.
Or ace 6.
Yeah, you would have had my stack.
Yeah.
5 fold.
It's a tough ass.
I also
6
am
fold.
fine just winning.
7 call. 8 fold.
This is hand
Give a
18.
small blind over call.
All right.
Makes
1
action
call.
happen.
2 call. 3 call.
No way.
Oh my god. How the hell do you let him in for $10?
I need the shittiest flops to think of.
I was left raising this shit.
Don't do it, Paolo.
We're paying millions of dollars to see the flop on a small blind.
Also like this.
This guy comes in for $10.
David needed the shittiest flop, he says, and he flops trip 4s and checks them.
I'm not getting gapped,
Why
No one
don't
else
you
has anything.
4 bet. 45.
Not anymore.
There's 10-7's a gut shot straight draw.
Big flop.
Yeah, just
So is Queen 9.
Good week out.
Duck can hit a 10. It's a paired board, just folds. Yep. Doc has shifts.
Just a little bit.
You saved me $45.
9 raise.
And raises for some reason. Doc only has, I mean, David Alexander, the Indian, only has $45. Is he all in or not?
What a donkey.
Four, 45.
Yeah, that's a price.
Yeah, David rips it in. Doc just has king high right now. Price himself in somehow.
And we're running it twice.
Like that.
Put the first one on the board or what?
He did save me $45.
It was a funny hand, David.
Nice hand there.
No, he's got a pair for sure, right?
I think Duck just said, Doc has a pair for sure.
I sent with some shitty out there. And she listened.
I heard you. I heard you. But I put you on 5-2, so 5-3.
Yeah.
5-4.
I thought you were gonna.
I thought you were on a small draw. You had like 5-3 or something.
Well, I would have.
$500 down.
You had a good hand.
Yeah.
That would have been possible.
So
Save money.
Yeah.
Both.
Does it ever hit a cap, or does it all just keep going?
You would have just
No cap, no cap.
What at like 700 or 800? Is it just worth a shove? Like ace anything's a shove.
Just play at Bellagio, like they're playing 100, 200, and they would play that. Oh my god. It would like $20,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It would get ridiculous. They were putting $100 down.
Wow.
Sam not at the table for his ace-9 suited. That's a bummer. Doc races his suited aces pretty much all the time. Duck a little bit.
Under 100, yeah.
Got priced in. Doc don't even care. He's got a pair and a backdoor flush draw. He's going to c-bet for 200. Duck. He's thinking about his spot. He had a gut shot, needed to hit a jack. Behnam had one of those jacks. Doc's just trying to steamroll people right now. The 7 really is inconsequential. Behnam is good at reading hands. Behnam still believes that his queen, that second pair, is good right now. This pot is $1,150. And he's basically saying, Doc, I don't think you have a king right now.
All in.
Doc is a brave man. He's jamming with a 7. Just a pair of 7s. It really doesn't matter that he has that 7. Oh, Behnam. That's the call tonight, folks. Big ass bluff catch from Behnam. Calls a jam for his whole stack with second pair.
Holy shit, he also wins that.
Second best kicker.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so now we're talking 5
each?
Yeah.
5 each.
The river bricked out, and Doc like super polarized, just hyper polarized. It's with the jam on the river.
You can't get there.
Got called by second pair.
I don't care what they bet. You shouldn't get there.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh, it needs to be 45 on the left.
40. Dog's got to pay 5.
Oh, okay.
You're adding 1,000?
Yes.
Nice call, man.
Here, dog, give me 100.
8C added 1,000.
Oh, that 5 is for that. Yeah.
Any 5 is perfect.
I'm waiting for him. 4,000. Then
What's
OFC.
the max?
Max
the
set.
second.
10. Sean.
Close to 4. 13, 26, 500 was 1,036. It's close to 4.
7 fold. 8 fold.
Yeah, it's over 4.
9 fold. 1 fold.
All right, Paolo's one of the last players with a knit button.
3 fold.
He needs to try to get rid of that, so he raised it to 75.
4 fold. 5 fold.
It's one of the weaker hands.
6 fold. 9 fold. 3 Yeah,
Top pair for Doc. He's gonna bet 100. Did Jack 9 just fold? No. David flopped the straight. Oh no, Doc's gonna get in trouble again. He turns strip 10s. David is being very sneaky with his straight. He's hoping to get all the money in. I think he's gonna double up here. Oh, why am I trying to give it away? He's gonna check jam for the rest of his stack. He gets called immediately. Wants to go twice.
Take every
500.
Take every penny you got.
Doc still has 23% equity because he can have the board pair. He's got 110 left, 3 6s, and then 6 of the. He's got about 10 outs.
Going twice.
That's not one. That's not one. That board goes to David.
6.
95.
Full double up for the David Indian.
95.
Flopping straights is tight.
I can't do it.
I think when you flop a straight, that's when they say you flop the joint. I don't know why. Possibly because it's all joined together.
That's his way to put it right out in front.
Hey, David was in the big blind too, or the small blind, so he's winning extra money.
David, did you put 5 out there?
Yeah, I did.
We're good.
But is it every
I
hand
still don't
to
know how that
on
works.
the button that's $10? Is that what so it's adding up. So you're
We
gonna
started at a little higher.
I think it was okay.
I think it was okay. It's fine either way.
I don't care.
It's fine either way. It doesn't
so
make a
it's
difference.
$200 on
I think the $10 makes it more fun.
It's supposed to be a
It's your
blind.
game. It's your game. Make it.
Unless I'm sitting
Oh, Mark Weed talking about a little
It's supposed to be one blind. The big blind.
little heater for about 10 hands.
Whatever you want to do.
And these last 2 hands have not gone his way.
And lots of people are folding pre-flop.
Now he's stuck
The VP game kind of
2,500.
so
Good hand for John.
Getting rid of that.
This is one of the hands Paolo's been waiting on. He will be raising.
raise the 40. 2 raise 130.
I don't think either of those were.
A little more than 3x to 130.
5 fold.
I like the new Peaks hats. Those are nice.
7 fold.
John calls with his suited Broadway out of position. He has a decent amount of equity with his King 10. Ooh, this is a fun flop. Open-ended straight draw for John and a pair of 10s and top pair, top kicker for Paolo. And the gut shot to the King.
275.
He almost pops it. He sizes up. John is crushed to ace king right now, and so he failed.
That's that fault.
And at that size, I think that's a good fold from John Harris.
Oh, he lost.
Lost the next
Yes, German Moneymaker is one of our player ambassadors, or
What, Eric?
the first one, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep,
I think
it's in there.
he just lost the net game.
No, no.
Wow, 160 to $210 to watch this hand.
So when the net game ends, the player that loses will put in
Yeah, can you make sure there's
$150 into the middle. So there's already dead money built into this pot.
This is out of the way, this is in the way.
He's coming back. Yeah, he'll make it right. Anybody need a drink?
And Doc has kings. Or as Mark Wee likes to call them, the crazy kick-ass boys.
This is last one.
And since there's that dead money in there, Doc can size up. because this isn't even a full pot-sized bet to 120. David likes ace-jack offsuit, makes the call for 120, he's in position. Kings are really good right now. The Doc, he bet 200, and he won about 4, I think.
I would. Okay. Watch the string on the head.
I love the.
You can have 2 pairs.
We'll watch it. I have to calculate. I should have.
One fold, 2 fold.
What? 10?
Yes, 4 fold.
Suited ace-8 from Moneymaker is going to be one of the first hands he's raised pre-flop tonight.
8 fold, 9 fold.
OFC made a really light call behind him with 8-6 offsuit.
If I did that game, you wouldn't have folded though.
Sam leads out with his top pair. King, queen here.
I know, I'm watching it halfway through.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I'm watching
And-
it more there than.
OFC called it 8-6 offsuit. Flopped open-ended. That's one of the suckier cards that OFC could have seen. Because now he's drawing dead to queen 10. Queen 10 usually doesn't lead out on the flop for that amount of money into 3 people. So you can pretty much cancel queen 10 out of Sam's range. So OFC does make this call to 175. Does not complete the straight. Nothing really gets there. If OFC would consider a bluff, he does not. Just goes check, check.
Easy to, I mean, I watched Leon last.
Pretty standard hand. Good job not bluffing
I was there for
Sean. You would have gotten that call, I think.
It was a great time to be growing up. I mean, even our backups. You knew the name.
Oh my god, yeah, on the book.
They were the
Who are the
first.
backups?
Kelvin Martin and I knew most of the offensive line.
I'm surprised these guys are willingly missing the first NFL game of the season.
Mark, that's You're that time, I used to mark it. There. Stadium Club? Stop, I got to watch. During 91, 94, I got to watch all the games. I marked it. Greatness. Watching them just pick apart every defense. Just fuck them up.
I mean, you had Barry Sanders running behind some of the worst lines, and then you had Emmett Smith with like a wall of 300 pounders when that wasn't the thing.
David Alexander is going to bluff with 7-deuce offsuit. We're not playing the 7-deuce game, though. It's purely for laughs.
He's traded or released?
Traded for the right. Yeah, you just looked at the patents.
8 fold. 9 fold. 1 fold.
You may call.
How do I say, text over? 4
This can get interesting between Sam and OFC. They both flop flush draws. OFC has a pair of 10s with his, though. David's just going for it, man. This is probably the wrong type of board to do this on, four-handed. But he's got a lot of heart, and he gets raised immediately. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. OFC just calls. Now Sam's getting a price to hit a flush draw. At least 3-1. With the 8-high flush draw, you're pretty much hoping someone else doesn't have a better flush draw. And in this particular situation, OFC does. Damn, now OFC's got an open-ended straight draw and a flush draw. David Alexander abandons his gambit with 7 deuce. And OFC wants to realize his equity, but the board pairs. And no one has anything. Of any, like, you know, real subs. Okay, this is fun. 420, about less than a little less than a half pot size bet. I mean, can David have any 9s in his range? OFC is an elite hand reader. He will think through every detail of this. Does he call off 425 with just a 10? David could have checked an ace jack or a king jack on that turn.
Come.
Hey yo!
No, I don't have 8 high. Ace 9.
He's a better head. He had 7 deuce. It was for the laugh.
I am. My work, you do more.
I don't have for sure OFC was
Thought Sam was gonna re-raise me for a second.
You know, if I had ace high, I would have probably called.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that. I heard
ace
it. It was like, oh, yeah.
It's stuck a mile away.
It's great.
Because I'm thinking your bet makes no sense. You know, you check the turn.
I said 8, 9.
7, 8, 8, 9.
Yeah, 8, 9 makes sense.
4 calls.
8, 9 makes sense.
You could have had 8, 9.
Queen, king.
35.
Runner.
7 calls.
Nothing flutter.
8 calls.
Okay, Katie, gotta make sure I got it next time.
9 calls.
They're not gonna let me get away with it
1
again.
call. 2 calls.
Just spades, Tom?
He would have.
A lot of super kings in this hand. But Doc has an open-ended straight draw. 8, 9, 10, jack.
Not at the straight.
9 decks, 127.
7 is the only card.
He bets 125 into 150.
1 fold.
That's 5-6. The size of the pot.
6 fold.
And on top of that, I lost a 7.
Uh-oh, it's
No one else has
I
anything.
thought you had a jack, that's why I let go, to be honest. As soon as you checked
So you
that.
get the extra like $70 that was on top of the dealer button.
Alright, so now they're putting 10 on the button.
I know the stable, that's why I said 10.
Alright,
I'm
losing
taking
2 grand.
We're all good. Oh, no.
Alright, queen 10 of spades.
Let's look at a chart.
Pair, flush draw, turn, open ender, pair, flush draw.
V-Pip's a good one. These are not as high as they usually are because we're not playing the V-Pip game tonight.
Since I had all the spades.
So we got
blackballing twice, and I'm like,
of 9 players, around 50% or less.
that's why I apologize.
Yeah,
As soon as
this
you
is
check
a little
out-
lower than usual. Duck at 40%. It sounds good,
9.
but for Duck, it's low.
9. Yeah. 4 call.
I need to add some.
No. No, we started. Restarted.
I got
5 fold, 6 fold, 7 fold.
You just want it, whatever you did.
The funny thing is, it's the exact same level. Because we did 10.
8 raised 55.
All right, Sam was in the cutoff, or he is in the cutoff with Queen Jack offsuit. $55 as the raise gets called by 3 people. He is in position. And it's a terrible flop. It's not terrible for 5s. Sam is leveraging his image here to say, like, I've got a big pocket pair. Like 10s plus. John doesn't believe him, calls with 5s. Oh, I see what y'all are talking about with the split screen now. I don't even. Oh, he gets bailed out. Spikes a jack on the turn, as everyone can see. Pretty lucky. He has 6 outs. And now he can very comfortably bet again. But at this point, 5s probably folds out. John is much stickier than I am. He calls the $200. He has 1 out. Hey, yo, Jojo! My dude. Yeah, the band's back together.
One pair. 7?
No.
Oh, River goes check. John hates it. Oh, I'm good, Renee. Good to see you. Thank you. Yeah. John showed his hand. It was on the felt. He picked it back up, flips it over, and then lasers it into the muck.
Because I guess mine was behind.
All right, let's play more poker. Poker forever. Hand 27. Peace Dallas live on delay. Paolo's not got a nice hand.
You gotta show your hand, though.
Like someone made it 50 on the button. That was John. That was squeezed in the small blind. And he gets extra money.
Give that clear back. Get that clear back to her. You just get one.
Yeah, so they're playing the small blind game.
We don't pass them around.
And
somebody gave it.
This is
you
see
just
one
put it
hand.
right in front of you. Everybody give me 10. Everybody put 10 out. Just put it in front of you.
God.
We started with that. That was 5. Now we're in.
Yeah, everybody's shit counts are wrong. Thanks, John. We just looked at that. One. I've got all the charts at my fingertips. Yay.
Go.
Doc's hurting a little bit.
Quick.
Straddle up front for 20.
He's still running.
Behnam made that incredible hero call against Doc earlier, so he's up 1,700. OFC was up like 1,600, I think. And he's had to make a couple calls that didn't work out. That'll happen.
Check.
Hand 28. We should put the knit game button back out.
Check.
We both know this. Still need your fight. One raise to 60. 240.
25.
Yeah.
Just
2,000 behind.
How much is it?
In this hand or no?
Yeah.
60?
Yeah, 60. He's adding 2K in his hand. OFC. This hand.
All right, John was the original raiser in the cutoff.
Third check, 6 check.
He does still have a pair here.
One bet, 125.
So he'll c-bet and get a better hand to fold. Behnam folds his 10. John takes it down with a pair of 8s.
Start the net game?
Yeah, I don't know what the dealer changed, so I'll do it whenever.
XPGAMING Pro. XP Gaming Pro, that is. I asked, is Peace not a part of Poker House anymore? No. Let's reverse that. Poker House is not a part of Peace anymore. Peace is back. Standing on its own 2 feet.
Nick game is on. Sorry, Eric. Seven fold, 8 fold.
Oh, they did what I asked for. How'd they know? They put the net game buttons back out. So all those yellow dots are back.
5 players.
953 Rainbow.
Check, 5 check.
There's not much trash here. Oh, she stabs $25 with his pair of 5s. Why not?
9 call.
I don't know what Doc's doing. He's got a king high, I guess.
4 call.
Behnam has a gut shot straight draw. He needs to hit a 6. 6. Nope.
4 check.
Katie spikes an ace on the turn. Like a lawn dart into that felt.
Check.
No one has an ace, so it checks through. Any 4 would be good. Any 4 would make a runner wheel. Good night, Michael. Roger, signing off. The river checks through too, and OFC's fine's good. Get a little laugh from the table.
Max value, bro. Oh shit, I didn't even know it was a net game. What the hell?
That's the safest way to get rid
I
of
didn't know. I didn't even know it was. I swear
Here's
to
10.
God. I didn't
Here's
remember.
25. All right, everybody's checking it down. $200 and you're all.
Like, who's sawing something?
That's OFC's ringtone. It was OFC's ringtone. I don't know. Song.
Oh. 8 raise, 50. 9 fold. 1 call. 2 fold.
Oh, this is cool.
3 raise, 250. 4 fold. 5 fold.
Ace King suited from Behnam goes to 250. There's Queen 10 off out of there. John should be folding too, I think. He just hates doing it. That's a cool little Gucci grenade shirt.
Let's get Chris so OFC can't win the small bag. That's my classic.
Talking about me again.
Who's won it? Paolo, you want one, right? No? Who won? Behnam won.
David won.
He won. He won. And
I won.
I won. Behnam.
You too,
But
right?
yeah, they two got one and Duck.
I mean, right, assuming we put it on. So.
Yeah, it's literally like.
Yeah, I
On and
just
start
got
over.
Won all kinds of hands. Behind.
Happens sometimes.
down the most.
9 call. 1 raise 50, 2 fold, 3 fold, 4 call. 5 call, 6 fold,
Things are moving fast.
7 call. 8 fold. 9 call. 5 players.
There's 265 in this pot, right? John was the original raiser, got 4 callers.
9 check.
And right now, German Moneymaker has the most equity with Jack 10 for an
4 bet, 125.
open-ended straight draw. I believe, because the second best hand out there
5 call.
is David's ace-9, that pair of nines.
9 fold.
That's not my board anymore.
And now that everyone else is folded, how do the equities shake out? Basically a coin flip right now.
4 check.
And German Moneymaker has a flush draw now. Since David checks,
5 bet.
at this point, Moneymaker just has Jack high, but a ton of equity. So David folded his 9. Moneymaker has been pretty tight all night.
Sir.
How did you learn to play like that?
But that technically was a semi-bluff.
Like top,
Everything.
like middle pairs, not flush draws, so hold it all a bit. Don't look at me.
It's a good read by Moneymaker, good bet, and took the pot down and got rid of his nit button. He was the player that lost the nit game last time, so just get it out of the way now.
You ándale.
You only 250 on the left.
That's all you want.
Just letting you know how much.
Okay.
David,
You
you
figure
only
that
are
out.
Do you owe everybody?
Left pocket against right pocket. Paolo's still number 1 on the list, right?
That's it.
He's still number 1 on the list, right?
John keeps raising with these offsuited connectors early
And
positions.
we need to love this one.
He's gotten squeezed a few times. Oh, and David, he's trapping with his queens. Okay.
I'm sure I would.
He didn't 3-bet queens, and he's going to have to play a big multi-way pot.
Raise 250.
Oh, no, Duck's the one that squeezes from the small blind with Jack 10 offsuit. That's fun and interesting. He's going to be pissed when he finds out he's run into queens that just flatted. Yeah, that's the third time John's gotten 3-bet squeeze pre-flop with a hand like that. With a hand like he had, like John had. David's like, spring the trap now?
255.
No, he's going to keep that bear trap claw open. Claw? Arms?
6 fold.
Oh, Duck is so dominated. He's got to get super lucky. He's got 14%. Not the kind of flop David wanted to see, I'll tell you that much. Duck's going to start running his bluff here. He does have a gut shot. David has 2 of his outs, though. God, what a nightmare card that would be if we turned a queen. Yeah, David hates this flop with the ace and the king on there. Duck can very, very reasonably or believably represent an ace. But with David calling behind, are you just going to keep representing a big ace or a big king that would bet? Duck only has 650s. SPR is like 1/2. Oh, when he rips it. He doesn't even think about it. That was really fast.
Good jack high. Oh! Oh, wow.
That was stunning.
I thought you had lower.
I need 10 from everyone. Just put it right now in front of you and I'll collect it.
I
10 from
believe
everyone, 10.
Yeah.
Duck just felt that David would have bet a king or an ace on that turn after Duck checked the turn.
He had the worst
When
hand.
the river bricks out, Duck just whipped it for half pot size bet. And
Well, if you're like Behnam,
Jam
the call. That was a similar moment, right? Where I bluffed, there was an ace and a king, he just calls.
let me finish that sentence. He's lucky that
The flop was not a flop.
David didn't have an ace or a king, basically.
Any other normal player.
Not after the 8th game. That would suck.
David kind of set himself up for that by just flatting pre-flop. Yeah, I didn't know how official of an announcement Hayden wanted me to make, or if there's like certain wording y'all wanted me to do. I got here a little late, didn't have enough prep time, I guess. But yeah, Peaks is under new ownership again. It's back to the original Peaks name, and the Poker House element has been expunged, maybe. I want to give a statement in legalese, but can't really think of any good ones. Peaks back, baby. This is Peaks Dallas Live. Poker. On delay. I missed the whole hand, but I think Paolo just got rid of his knit button. And I kind of want to see if Duck got unstuck. He just made that huge bluff with Jack high against Queen. He's got a better hand to hold. He was pretty lucky that David had Queens. Probably could never put him on Queens there. And he did rip the river really quickly. That was an interesting hand. He's still stuck like 315, I guess. But since he got all that extra money from the small blind game, he's probably unstuck and the chip counts are wrong. Way to go, John. Oh, okay. Everybody pay attention to this, because OFC, he got bluffed by David earlier, and David had 7 deuce. Now it's OFC's turn to bluff with 7 deuce. He doesn't even have a knit button. He's just doing it for the yucks. Open-ended for Sam. OFC gives up on his bluff 4 ways. That's smart. Sam checks his open-ended straight draw. Now he's got a kick-ass combo draw, a flush draw, and an open-ended straight draw. He's definitely not folding. Doc's just betting a 3. He thinks everybody's super weak. $350 with a 3. Damn. Full ass pot size bet. Ah, yes. Sam raises his combo draw and his 2 overs to Doc's 3. So this is effectively a flip of a coin. The equities are 50-50. Sam has 21 outs. That's a lot of outs. What's up, Tiny Poker? And Doc folds his 3 to that raise. That was a 10 of diamonds on the rivers that Katie so nicely snuck out there. So Doc would have lost.
Yeah, I mean, you're only losing shit here. I expected it, but I was not.
He only had a 2% equity advantage anyway, and it was a lot more money, and he's behind a lot of the time. So that betting that 3 there was basically a bluff.
I'm the best time 3-4.
You're not getting called by worse. Well, yeah, maybe some flush draws that you're beating.
7 deuce all.
We were close.
God, I should stop talking about stuff like that.
David
Not even
would have
right.
gone hard with 7 deuce.
Yeah, but I don't like that vortex.
Who am I? Bart Hansen?
4 caller and a jack. Not a good board as well.
It's not winning, is it? Sam raises his queen 6 suited. Is the 7 deuce game on?
No, the bonus is on small lines.
A little early, Doc.
Sam made it 35, mine made it 350.
Doc makes it 350.
Everybody.
Crazy, man.
Having 7 deuce.
Okay, that's what we think.
Right?
Hell yeah, yeah.
You got like
'Cause I guess I should have played it like that, not paying $100. Should have waited for the raise and just go 350.
Oh!
You want everything for it? Yeah. Let's go to the mid buckets. You and David?
That's all?
Heads up or no?
Hand 36.
I'm sorry, 5 fold, 6 fold, 7 fold, 8 fold, 9 raise 60. 6-0. 1 fold. 2 fold, 3 fold. 4 fold. 6 fold. 7 fold. I love it.
Interesting play from OFC. Start running his gut shot straight draw bluff into 4 people. David has the nut flush draw and the wheel draw, a combo draw that should be raising quite a bit here. Ayah! That's big too, man. That's damn big. Hella damn big. You don't want to lose the game?
95.
way better.
That means that John Harris loses the mid game and puts in money into that pot.
Anybody need a drink or anything? Christmas here? Anybody?
I'll take a full picture.
I'll take one of those.
Yeah.
Cans. And no water.
Cream or sugar.
And a water. You want the water too.
Under the gun right now, Sean looks down to 8.
6 fold, 7 fold. 8 fold. 9 raised to 60.
Yeah, Doc does raise
1 raised,
all of his
1
suited aces pre-flop.
2 fold, 3 fold. 4 fold, 5 fold. 6 fold.
Oh, OFC double flatting? We limp, flat, 3-bet?
Yeah. Got it, 9 calls.
Yeah, this is always like a middle pocket pair. Like 4s, 5s, 6s. Oh, this time it's 8. He doesn't flop a set, but damn, what a flop for Doc. I think that's called the steel wheel. Ace 2, 3, 4, 5 of spades. And he leads out into the pre-flop 3-better. That was John. He wants to see the run out. Show him the run out.
Flush draw and a straight draw. This is gonna be a top pair though. Like
Top pair, straight flush draw.
that's better than a straight.
What was your pair?
Oh yeah, and an ace too.
Oh.
Alright, jacks.
What a crazy ass flop. OFC says he had jacks. Everyone knows that's a lie. He lies frequently about his hand. It's funny. Kristen Anderson.
Me too. 2 red ones.
So all the flush cards were out there.
Which red one did you have? I have diamond and heart.
Good. Good red one.
3 raise, 40. 4 raise, 110. 5 fold, 6 fold.
Hard to make sense of this one from David. Oh, no, I just realized he's in the small blind. He can make some extra money if he wins this hand. You're going to start bluffing from the small blind. Oh, he checked. Thought he'd be betting there.
Yeah, I wanted to show because
Anywho, Behnam turns a 9. And now David bets.
You have 1 hour. Ooh.
1 out.
It's over. Even if David bets now, backdoor diamonds get there. He gives up. Behnam checks back his 8 and wins the pot.
There's no fucking pots.
Is that 200 or 170?
150.
Chuck's looking a little frustrated.
1 raise, 30 calls. 2 raise, 115. 3 fold. 4 calls.
Paolo has 3-bet to 115 with Queen Jack of Hearts there. David makes the call on the button with Ace Jack offsuit. John's getting a price. He's not really deep enough to set mine for this amount of money. I guess he could 4-bet. Deuces? Nah. It's probably just a fold. But John hates folding, so he won't. Watch him flop a set of deuces. Nope. This flop misses everybody. 3 ways smacked in the middle here for Paolo. I probably don't bet here, but he will.
2 bet, 200.
John proved himself to be stickiness. One of the stickier players earlier with a pair of fives. He just thinks something's up. Like Paolo doesn't always have an overpair here. He could have some diamond draws.
Either one of them folds, and we got the battle right there. You know?
That man just hates folding.
Especially on a street-run game, man.
Paolo gets it through with queen high and backdoor hearts.
Yeah, that's this week, absolutely.
I think that's already pretty crazy now.
I mean, it's been wild enough.
Someone turned on country music that I have to go turn off. Sorry, I'll be right back.
I'm like, why are we doing this? I have to blast off with Jack. OFC has to call with Jack.
There's no action, so we're just looking for new ways.
Better was coming down for the fucking jack. No free jack.
Oh boy. I think that's the only hand I won. Jack high call.
Stupid. I was like, this is the perfect amount to bet. Like, nope.
9 call. 1 raise at 50. 2 fold, 3 fold, 4 fold. 5 fold. 6 raise, 225. 7 fold.
All right. This could be fun. I think I'm realizing that OFC squeezed big time from the small blind with 9s. Real big squeeze. Did John really call with queen deuce diamonds? Yeah, OFC's figured out this situation pretty well. 9s is still good here a lot of the time. But there aren't a lot of draws to get called by. Called by worse?
Not that.
Sam has 2 overs and is considering a call. I guess he's thinking through what OFC could have here. Folds ace king. John's out of there too. OFC wins 465 with his 9. Nice.
Oh, and the money. And everyone.
That's why you're looking for.
I forgot when I won that.
What are they doing?
I had 10 cents. They raised that folded. And I knew it was coming down.
I raised.
Yeah, you raise. So what do you do if I make it 700? Pretty fold. You fold?
What did you have? Ace king?
OFC goes, what did you have, ace king? He just called out his exact hand. All these counts are way screwed up.
So that was my only bet. 400.
I think OFC just won like 150 more than it said it had.
That was just an act.
You convinced me.
I was actually scared. And then I have to fucking fold. I can't continue. Bro, if you have, I have jack.
Yeah, I stand behind. Yeah,
It was a good race. It was a good bet.
3K behind.
Of course, I could have aces.
John made it 30 and has gotten 5 calls.
I mean, the OFC never
Look at all
writes
that.
about ace.
Look at all that trash. Look at that garbage.
It's always ace king.
No one has an ace. Duck has a queen. I was like one of the worst queens. It's trips nonetheless, and he's in the small blind. Now he's got a full house. He loses to any ace. It's 6 ways. Sam bets his king high. What?
You hold it? Are you kidding?
What the hell are you doing, Doc?
Oh my god. What's he gonna?
What do I call on the river?
50 bucks.
Hey, looking no river best.
Yeah, Benny coming in.
Oh, no.
Yeah, assuming he doesn't have an ace.
Not folded a full house. Face up. All
Most
king
of the
high.
time, 6-handed, that's like money on top.
And then you're pushing him and he's going to the cage.
It doesn't matter for this.
That's our
Well, that's a bummer.
Of course.
I think he's a little frustrated.
Oh, my friend.
So is it
I'm back,
15
I'm back.
cap?
I actually figured my king was dead.
Oh, yeah.
So we're doing a bump up?
I thought it was value betting. Nope.
So it's no type of 15 cap.
15 cap.
15 cap.
Sam was like, OFC called the jack high. I have king high.
Slide that all over. Thank you.
I was like, I'm gonna make some money off this. Oh, there's another ace. And 6 people in this.
I don't know, he's not here, so I'm not.
You
want the bump up?
Oh, you want in the bomb or not?
Yeah. 50 bucks too. That's the.
Yeah, it's a $15 PLO bomb pot. We just had a little dealer change.
I mean, yeah, not in that bomb.
Well, 50 if he has an ace and the river is
1500
another
cap, but small blind stuff.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
We're gonna manually do that one.
the
Yeah?
2% of the time that
The
happens.
first board goes above it. Yeah. You got it.
I check.
So check some.
already.
Good check, good check.
1 and 2, we need your cards still. Just kind of space them out a little bit. There you go. Just kind of, there you go. Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, yeah. The new card readers did well. Yeah, here we go. All the cards look great. John has a set of kings on top. Sam has trip 5s on the bottom.
Yeah, try and spread them a little bit.
Interesting. The Indian's the only one with a flush draw right now. And that board is paired on the bottom.
Raise to 1,000.
What has happened here? John bet the 135. He got 2 callers. Is Eric from the original Peaks part of the new ownership? Eric is a good man. E&T, I agree. Eric Jewers is a good man.
One is all in.
What? Why did Sam raise? David has to fold his flush draw. He's bummed. John is now all in for 355. Duck is open-ended on the top and just with a pair of queens on the bottom that you can't really ever think is good. Don't do it, buddy. This is just a fault. Oh, Ian, I didn't answer your question because I don't know the answer. I think he's involved somehow. He's still like holds the COO or something. I don't know. But I talked to him the other day.
How much do you have there?
What?
365.
Anyway, this is likely to go chap. John could hit a king on the bottom.
Bird's already down, guys. 9 of clubs. Ace of hearts.
Chop.
Chop it up.
Oh, wow.
I mean, Sam, that raise on the flop was just crazy.
I blocked. I deuce three, queen jack.
Oh yeah, Duck would have turned his straight to
I
win
knew
the
nobody
top.
had
Do you have any clubs?
Yeah.
With clubs? Oh, I'm fine.
Is Sam that crazy?
Are you sure about that? Hold on, Doc.
Like he's denied a lot of equity.
And he pulled his bet back too.
Oh, including my bad. You're right.
Denies equity to the flatters, I
It
guess.
felt close, but
You have about 555.
Are you just crossing your fingers that no one has queen five or like pocket queens that would have
didn't know
raised?
if I wanted to flip.
I had to
You know,
go
there's a lot of things to think about in
For 1,500, you can do it.
4-card double board PLO
Like, it was a
bomb.
show.
You can have queens like so often.
Well,
When you
I
block-
blocked
when
the
you block it, I think it's
I think you
fine.
should have got about 270.
And then they all talk about it
135,
afterwards.
135, no, 135 times 3, split in 2.
It's
$200.
It's definitely right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get $200 off.
It's
A little less than 200.
Five, times three.
A little less than
$400.
Should have been like,
Paolo has the $20 straddle on.
I already put.
Let's play a big pot. We played some big pots tonight.
OFC made me do it on the wrong pot. Yeah.
Been a few pretty crazy bluffs.
so much easier.
A couple really big bluff catches.
Yes, I'm sorry. I thought that was auto.
Block to the top.
4, 5, 6, 7 fold.
That's got a pair of nines.
Unless somebody has queens. But like, there's a lot of things that someone with a 5 could also hit. That you're really inclined.
Yeah, you can be
If I could be dead, I could be dead. If I could be
Oh, and Paolo puts a squeeze on from the straddle to 120.
But like, a pair of queens on a pair of quarters. I think they didn't feel very good.
Doc calls with nines.
They shouldn't have called it.
Yeah, I think that's the problem.
As well he should.
I mean, actually, I think it's fine.
Oh, that's my boy Benny in the box. Benny, a good dude. John has folded. He's not in the hand. Let's keep that in mind. So, this pot's wrong. It's 260, I guess, or Doc leads out, basically saying, you don't have a king, Paolo.
But I don't like
It's a king high disconnected board, rainbow. My nines are good a lot of the time. Paolo's sick of this. I don't want to be donk led into. I'm just going to raise now with ace high with nothing. But you probably picked one of the wrong players to bluff. Because Doc is now just certain that his nines are good and he min clicks him. No, it's not min click. I mean, it's close. You left, like, yeah. Doc. That's the first 3-bet flop we've seen tonight. Paolo wanted to see it. Doc was certain his nines are good there? What a read.
I had a king. No. I didn't think you had a king.
Even if you had a king, you would think
10, 20,
it would be
40,
like, is it pocket fours or pocket eights? Like, what's going on here?
That represents
You can represent the small line if you want.
What channel is the football game on? Hey, this is one of the better hands Moneymaker's had in a while.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
The net game's not on. I think he just made it 120. Like, was the double straddle on? Oh, yes, it was. Stop looking at my phone. But yeah, the double straddle is on for 40, so David gets in there with 5-2 offsuit. Hey, that's fun. This is a single suited flop. 3 spades. No one has a single spade. Moneymaker's ace 10 is good here a lot of the time. And since the ace and king of spades are out there, I think that lessens the likelihood that someone flopped a straight. David called with his gut shot straight draw with spades out there. Moneymaker checks back, and the fourth spade hits this river. And this goes check, check. David's 5. It's no good. I think he laughed because he knew he could have won.
I thought it was a 3. My eyes are so bad.
Oh, now he's blaming his eyes.
It's hard to bet it.
That mine won.
I'm not calling fast as long as that.
4 spades, 2 red cards.
Even Chris was surprised.
No. No. This is Pink Dallas Live on delay. My name's Dan Simone, aka Rain Dan. And now I see that this $20 straddle is being put on quite a bit. A lot of these guys just itching to play bigger pots. Really nice hand for Doc here. He says, let's play for more. 350 it is. Oh, David with queen. Seeing that late, and he rips it in for 1,020. I like this, yeah. Whoa. It's a cold 4-bet jam with queens. And he is dominating both of these hands.
The pink ones are awesome.
Yeah.
By 20 percentage points.
I ate one. Well,
The what?
the one gives them 500.
Are on.
Yeah.
You just don't have to $500 and play because they are like.
Oh, this is what they ordered now.
I can't imagine OFC's legitimately thinking about a call here. I mean, it is David. David could do this for like 9s or 10s. But then you've got Doc behind you, who's the original 3-better. Yeah, it's just a fold, buddy. Okay.
The alarm went up. So they left. I came back after 3 hours.
2 hours.
3 hours. There was somebody here. So they came in and went to the safe.
1040. No, 1020.
Oh, they broke into the.
They stole the whole
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
If you're thinking about it, doctor, way behind.
Oh, damn, that's a
But after the alarm was going, nobody came.
really nice, like, gentlemanly
Did they
no.
just not have it connected?
Well, no,
True.
the permit was not up to date.
And he's not
I have a good hand, but I have a real bad
Sounds genuine.
So what is-
No one got notified.
We'll run it twice.
So what do they do with the chips?
Whatever you want
Or
to
did
do.
they not?
They just changed the chips out. That's all they did.
Yeah, but like people who had them.
Basically told him what he had.
They changed the chips. The big one, because they were in the safe. So they sold the safe, the safe had $1,500 in it, and all the $100.
David knows that Ace King probably snaps him off. Ace, King, King, and Queen, Ace Queen thinks about it, and David is way ahead of Ace Queen. What a guy. Yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. He flipped a coin. He flipped a translucent lammer.
These things aren't even. Is there a time?
The last time I lived with him, it got brutalized.
I think you did it correctly.
1,020 over the call.
Yeah.
The other time you made it, I think it's.
I was trying to trap and.
Well, it's just like. I think you're fine.
They're discussing the last time David had Queen and got
Doc, it's a good.
spin them on a pair. I was like, queen, king, race.
This shit out of dude.
It's 5-5, right, coach? No, 5-5, 10. Got it.
Second time my jacks got screwed.
Yep.
Jacks suck.
Yep.
I hate jacks.
When are you the button? You're always in between people.
Yeah, he's
Like, you can roll the dice against one person.
Defense.
I like that.
Everybody's good.
Yeah.
Nice hand, David.
If dog didn't raise, you were getting paid.
Raised to
If
85.
you flat, he goes still all in. I call.
Duck is probably pretty relieved to look at the
Because I thought he
J-bone
might go over the top.
middle
I
position.
don't want to.
One of the better
He was all in. I
hands
was
in
gonna
an
tell you,
hour or
like-
so. We're like halfway through the stream already.
Yeah, you can't be saying that.
Doc does not raise him, but Behnam will. It's a nice symmetry here.
Katie.
85?
First card's black, second card's blue. The old black and blue crew. Behnam with the squeeze to
Yes, thank you. She's too. Really about this thing.
470. Woof. I kind of just want to see Duck just rip it in here.
What did you do? 480?
480. 480.
I mean, I know what they have, but like, this is just a 3-bet squeeze from the big blind. And I think with multiple players behind you, Jacks might just be a jam. It's okay. Duck goes the other direction. Maybe it's the size of this 3-bet. Duck was basically certain that it was queens, kings, or aces that raised him here. Doc makes the call, though. We have a heads-up split screen here. Oh, no, Doc. Oh, no. Hey, Duck's fold got validated. They both have kings. I don't see how Doc doesn't lose piles here. Good thing he didn't raise here. King 7 deuce rainbow is very disconnected. Behnam's representing aces, kings, ace king. Queens ever do this? Queen never does this on the turn. But this pot is huge already. Doc only has about a little more than a pot size bet left. And he raises now. Oh, and he gets ripped on. Oh, God. Again, Behnam has assessed this situation perfectly, and
Two times?
Doc just has 3 outs. That's not one of them.
Oops, my bad. Okay. Goes on top.
Just put it up, push it. Push it forward.
That's not one of them either. Doc gets stacked for like 2,700. No, that can't be right. Like 1,700.
You just pulled that out of your pocket.
More?
Yes.
1,800? Yeah.
Checks.
That's
Chips.
a bummer, Doc, but Behnam is now won 2 big-ass pots off of Doc, and he's up 5.5 grand. What a night. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Eric, I should explain that. They're kind of hard to see on screen, but a lammer, I've learned, is that little plastic circular disc.
8,109, okay?
Everyone has one. And if you throw your translucent lammer at a player, if the hand did not go to showdown, that player is now obligated to flip over their hand. So if you think someone's bluffing and you want to see if they bluffed or not, you would throw your lammer at them, and you have one to use a night.
Actually,
Doc has to rebuy again, and I think he just got in for $8,500. He matches the stack of Behnam. Oh my.
Yes.
Doc's now stuck 5.6, but I've seen him make bigger comebacks. This is kind of a normal hand so far. Doc raises to 50 with ace-10. There's an ace in the window. Ace-high dry. Board of texture. Ace-10 should be betting here a lot. I mean, I guess you can protect your checking range. Doc has a 5. Of course, like. Duck now had the 5 that he called with, and he picked up a flush draw. He has a bunch out. 14 outs, 32% equity. That isn't one of them. And ace-10 for Doc is still good. I think Doc just bet $1,000. You bet $500. Doc only has 845 left, and he has bottom pair. What bluffs does Doc have on the flop? It's like 6-7 that now hit trips on the river that you were behind on the turn. He gets shown an ace, so.
No, it's a terrible card for me. What am I going to pick?
Yeah. Doc gets come back. Mark Wee is right. $5,500 is nothing. Within the context of a game like this. Doc, I mean, yeah, Doc can squeeze here. Oh, and he rips it. Fun. This is the biggest possible squeeze. An anaconda squeeze, if you will. I think he has the best hand. I think Gabe's not on.
You over me or me over you?
Frustration from the Duck man. Oh, and if we have any new viewers, thanks for tuning in. Patrick goes by Duck because his wife bought him a shirt, a t-shirt that had a duck on it, and then his daughter loved the shirt so much that he got a bunch of them, and he would end up having duck shirts on at the poker house, the old one, and then he just started going by Duck on stream. So he can thank his daughter for the funny poker name. Aren't poker names fun? Poker forever. Oh, here we go. Now David's got 2 kings. And will raise, but less than 3x, so pretty enticing. This is like the 5th time John's been 3-bet when he has these middle connected cards. He won't fold to David. Pretty much ever. David's bummed again because there's an ace on the board and he checks back king. John pretty much won't be calling anything with his exact hand. Kings are good. And it checks all the way down.
Where's the rest of the money?
He just keeps getting shitty flops.
I mean, you don't have that much. Yeah.
Damn, this football game's nice. 13-10 at halftime.
Yeah, yes. I switched out on it because I people can figure it out easier.
Caleb, is that you?
None of your chips are in the line.
Hey, buddy.
I would take some of them for the paper.
Oh, this is the crispy cold Coors Light. The mountains are blue. That means it's cold. When I want to know if something's cold, I just use my sense of touch. Oh, thank you, Caleb. That's so sweet of you to say. Let's see. David Alexander with an offsuit ace-3. Raised to 105. Well, he gets two callers here. Everybody misses. Everybody misses big time. So the flop tracks through. This queen changes literally nothing. That could represent a 6. And it just goes, whoa. What? Oh, David's going to be pissed. Doc Rivers to 9 and goes for thin value, and David folds his ace high for that $200. He called when he was ahead, and he folded when he was behind. Good read, David. But that is frustrating. Good God.
Yeah.
What do we call this? Binomial symmetry? Behnam has all of Doc's losses. Sam and Duck are pretty close. Whatever. Oh, net game's back on. That's cool.
You guys hungry?
When he pulls around an OFC on the button, he makes it 175. I take that back.
175.
I've misread the graphics. You need to pay attention. David was the original raiser. OFC on the button raises with King Jack offsuit. OFC could have C-bet that flop with a pretty high rate of success.
I'll order it to this location.
This is called a delayed C-bet. And it's essentially with ace or with king high and gets a better hand to fold. Gets ace high to fold. David sees the bad news. And OFC gets rid of his net button.
Last time I took a pretty big hit. They gave me like $20 back. I was like,
yeah, I don't know, man. I think we need to play the VPIP game again and cut out this small blind, or small blind game.
Straddle up 20 to go.
Because none of these chip counts are right, and that irks
tipped
my
him well, and then he had the
tism.
wrong location, so we tipped him even better to bring not half.
And then he never completed.
It was a pretty hand for David. In middle position, he will raise to 50. This hand's 52. Nice. Right on schedule. Oh, Paolo's in heaven. Sean from the big blind, or the third blind, the $10 blind, squeezed at 250. Paolo's got these ladies. You got some players behind. David's the original Razor. He's got 1,000 left. Is there merit to just calling? I don't think you want to play with a bunch of players behind. I think this is just a cold 4-bet territory slam dunk all day. Yeah, dude, he raised a lot. This is a full 3x 4-bet. And it's most of John's chips. Ooh, Doc.
I looked at the screen and I'm like, who is this?
This is ill-advised, Doc, but he's stuck. They're both pretty deep. And if he spikes an 8, John hates his life, but now he's like getting a weird price. Weird, good, better price. How often is he up against jacks? It's kind of like the one hand he would want to be up against, you know? But you're dominated by ace king and ace queen and aces and kings and queens, which Paolo has queens. He talked himself into being priced in.
Everything is expected.
Paolo did not expect 2 callers, and I think he just said that, and I can't hear the table very well. No, just like a garbage flop. Jack high, disconnected rainbow. Don't get yourself in trouble, Doc. Paolo has a lot of pairs bigger than 8s. This pot's already $1,700.
This bet is 700.
Paolo bets about 40%. I hope Doc knows that in this situation, if you don't flop a set, yes, he does know. Good, good, good.
That's kind of what we did, y'all.
I mean, it's possible that the knit game came into play there.
I think you raised him because that jack would get me in the fucking eye.
I had a jack. You had a jack too? He was in the.
David did have king jack of clubs.
He limped under the gun with queens.
Buttons on Sam.
Paolo.
Buttons on Sam.
He was the $20 straddle bet.
Yeah, I never put my thing. I never put
Oh,
my
he made it 20.
He's a straddle.
I was like, there's no way he limped queens. He was a strap.
Look at that. Duck, you're right and I'm right. Imagine that.
$20 straddles on again. We have 2 limpers.
You got this action there.
Oh, come on.
Is it good that we can watch ourselves play badly? Or is it just me?
4 limpers. 5 limpers. Nope, not anymore.
280. Yep.
Sean says, ain't no way I'm letting all y'all limp. Give me that money. Everyone's super weak.
Jock, 280. Yeah, dude. Ding, 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 ding.
All right,
You forgot.
Got a lot of money on the table. John forgot to show his hand.
He must have had a monster.
Michael 23 Jordan NBA. Is this stream open to anyone? What is the buy-in? This is not open to anyone. You need to be invited by OFC. And he puts the lineups together. But if you come and play with him one late night when we're having, a party, and you're a fun player and you make friends. Yes, there is a delay on the stream. 30-minute delay. Ain't no way we're. I mean, it's kind of like a private home game. Everybody knows everybody, but I guess that's not a. There's never live to live anything. It's always delay. Look at all these hearts. Look at all these nice hearted hands. It's a statistical anomaly if we see a bunch of hearts on this flop, but that would be insane. I can't remember if I've ever seen flush over flush over flush.
It's the same.
Not a single heart on that flop. Who'd have guessed?
I really like
Sam has top pair, top kicker. That's good for 41%. I think he should be betting here. He gets a lot. Oh,
I mean, yeah, it's hard to make a bad pizza. The ingredients.
I've noticed that some of our older guys can get pretty heavy-handed. Ham fist the whole green stack of chips into the middle.
Yeah.
John, you got 3 players behind you left to act, brother. 9 deuce. Worth a win? Is it even worth a win?
I have pizza if you guys want to order. What do you guys want to order?
Chicken and cheese.
Chicken and cheese.
For half your stack?
Well, they all come with cheese.
Thin crust. Veggie one. Because the pizza is so oily. Oil sits on the bottom.
Yeah. That's why I like Domino's.
That's why I don't like pizza. I like Domino's. And they have the highest calories for pizza. All the big branches.
Pizza Hut?
Yep.
What about salad? You guys want to do salad?
Salad is amazing.
We can all agree on salad.
Yep, definitely do salad.
Let's do salad.
I can order that.
I'm trying to help. You guys
With a hand like this, someone could possibly question why John was wasting everybody's time. This is not tank worthy. Unless he doesn't have 9 deuce off and the card reader. I mean, maybe there. Oh, he's in the small blind. Maybe there's a giant small blind game prize. Sorry, John. Love you, buddy.
Did you have 8-9, John?
Yep.
I thought you did.
Yep. Got it.
Let's count this up again. $22, $26, $20,
There we go.
$30,
I'm not gonna raise to 88.
$35
I'll
grand.
throw it out there. Get a chance to back raise.
$35,000.
Yeah, 40 and 80. 20, 40, 80.
I mean, everybody's just gonna.
And now we have an $80 straddle on. Duck only has $800.
The straddle gets it all.
My favorite was we were playing 1,000 cat game and we straddled to 320 regular. I'm like, what is wrong with this game?
In a 5K question.
1K.
1K?
The last straddle was a third, and the guy with the last straddle had queens, and he lost.
The $80 straddle's on, and John made it 300 with King 10 off. can get rid of his knit button like this.
Remember on PCH last time?
Stock's dominated. I had 30% equity.
I forgot the 16 I'm 16. The 16 the guy.
He was in the tank. I had 5 stacks. He had 34 calls, and he was in the tank forever and folded.
Well, the best thing was the guy had queens, and the guy with ace 5 offshoot. See, shoved it to us, and he scooped, but
Just an ace on both.
he got a straight on one and an ace on the other. And he got the 3, 4, 6, 7 straight. I was like, that's helpful.
That's a little bit.
Did we get ordered? Y'all want me to order?
I'm almost. He's not a lot.
A lot? I can order a lot real quick. I got it.
Ordered the revenge.
Okay, you already ordered?
That was in the process.
Okay, so revenge is bacon.
It's actually really good. I really like it.
Some of those real
Go ahead, maybe David order like 3 of them.
Yeah, I will.
Order a chicken, David, if you can.
And I bet you
You need some wings?
All right, I've seen a couple of King 8 suited.
I like when David puts his glasses on.
That's
30.
Moneymaker's VPIP's at 25%. But he's honestly been really card dead. He's going to make a light call with Jack 4 offsuit. We're 5-handed.
I could have sworn
Ooh, bottom 2 pair for the Duckster.
125. Oh, I'm sorry, from the 9.
Which he will check. Doc's very weak 10, bet 125, and here comes a raise. Bottom 2 pair usually raises.
It's kind of like counterproductive, isn't it? No cheese. Not supposed to be. Are you?
Are there enough semi-bluffs for a 10 to call?
You order something else?
Or an 8?
I'll do it.
Nope.
Sorry.
Duck just denied some equity and wanted to take that pot down now. You can't blame him.
That would work.
I mean, if one of them had a good 10,
I'm just like half.
I would shove it in.
Anyway,
You both had a 10?
Anybody else want vegan cheese or no? I'm good with
bacon cheese?
vegan.
Doc's at the top of this chart. Top of the chart. King of the Cast. He's playing 2/3 of all hands possible. That's a big ass range.
It's called man skills right there.
Still a small sample size, 57 hands in. This is one he won't play. Benny boy. Good stuff, Hayden, says E and T. Pieces back in good hands.
The best thing I have is the
Buffalo Ranch.
David has had queens a couple times, kings once, jacks now.
Time. Oh, I'm sorry, you're good. You're good.
He just called the 70. And OFC puts in a race of 410 with ace king of diamonds. John
I'm in all in
has
hand
been
here.
getting crushed when he opens with medium strength hands. He's been 3-bet like 6 times.
410 total.
Gets annoying. David only has $900. This is probably just an all-in situation with Jack. I said that earlier with Ducto and he just folded, but
All-in call.
David knows it. He trapped with Jacks and he ran into ace king of diamonds. He'll probably run it twice. OFC already snapped it off. This pot's almost
Eric, what am I doing? The old games will probably
$1,400. That's it.
and then slide everything up once I'm done with it.
No, OFC has already called. I bet they're going twice. Jacks takes down that board. David at least gets his money back. Is he going to scoop it? It's looking like he might scoop. David, full double up again.
I think the 5-3 deuce 3. Like, I have like 4
David, I had
5
3.
I don't have any reason to fold 5-10. The 5-10 looks always like horrible compared to like.
Okay.
How do you think the 5-10 is? What?
Good right now, but it changes a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
How many
the
this
5-10
shit?
looks
I don't know.
I think the 5-10
I want to back.
pretty bad.
It's very regular.
Well, if I wasn't, it was there.
Yeah, if he's the button now, you want.
He was.
No, but I'm bump.
I just moved the
Not
button, so
right.
you
Not
won
about
that.
5, 6 or 7.
I just moved the button.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody put 10 out.
David was the small blind, I think.
2 or 3.
In the pool.
Yeah, I was 20,
Flops down.
so he had to be on the button.
I know, I think like
You were small.
If he's the button, you want it.
5 guys and there's 5 pool. Like that,
There's
like,
always
was
a lot
the
of
button.
games.
Everybody put 10
yeah,
out.
that's like
Flop down.
Alright.
Okay, so not a buffalo pizza, buffalo sauce on the
Yeah.
side or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that works too.
All right, so right now I got a meat up pepperoni and cheese. I'm gonna
Dallas,
get you a vegan
live.
cheese. I'm working
On
that.
delay.
Mine like just the
Supreme.
We're getting the graphics right.
Supreme with it again?
Counts
All
are
of
already
these-
screwed up anyway. I
Or
mean.
you know what? Why don't you for the Supreme do regular?
Anyway, David won some extra money because that small blind money game thing.
It's more, it should be 90.
I'll just do a pizza like that, like a 12 or 14 inch pizza for you.
With the blind.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just smaller.
Perfect. I'll do like a Supreme with vegan cheese.
Yeah.
That's fine, just put it on.
Oh, God.
This is a small.
It was the, I think it was the, it might have been the blend.
Otherwise, I'm getting confused out there. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yeah, we said 6 and that's.
Okay, so you want like a Supreme,
Yeah.
but you want it with the vegan cheese.
You got it.
Yeah.
And like a 12 or.
Blind
like a-
guys?
Just put 5 and 5. I think I had it out there.
We'll just do it either way.
Yeah, I think we had it
I'm
out.
gonna do like a
Somebody might
14
double
inch.
What's
the smallest?
It's fine, it's the dollar.
12 inch.
Well,
Okay, 14.
we'll be all right. I think we'll be all right.
Thank you.
14 is about like that.
I just lost
Yeah.
1,000, so.
Maybe 12.
Hand 58.
You think 12 is too small?
That's pretty small.
Yeah, 12 pretty small. We'll do it. Somebody else fucking eat it with you.
Okay, a 14 sounds
14 inches is a lot.
Someone's gonna eat a pizza with vegan cheese on it.
Vegan cheese.
No, just got him.
I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Alright, 6 players, you got 6. Alright, then you wanted like a chicken and what? What did you want, OC? A buffalo chicken?
Yeah, if they have like a.
They got a buffalo chicken pizza.
Oh, perfect. We'll do that, straight up.
Better check that first.
Moneymaker has a 4-3 of diamonds.
Yep, all the way to David. 100.
David makes 100 with his gut shot straight draw and 2 overs. He needs to hit a 7. That would be a disaster for Moneymaker. But Moneymaker's ahead right now with his pair of 3s.
Check. I don't know, 2024, I gotta ask, you know? What? I said, is that okay to say the German and the Indian? That's what they want to be called.
Yeah, he's about it.
So they don't.
All right, now this is the first real spot that Moneymaker's been in.
Mark Weeks.
David has now bluffed $200 into 410.
what's like your
This
last
doesn't make
No,
a
my nickname is
whole lot of sense unless it's just a 5. Moneymaker's gonna pick him off.
What you got, David?
So good call.
All right. So,
Oh, wow.
That's good etiquette right there.
And he wins this, guys.
Bottom half
Whoa.
pair.
You got the, you got the button. Come on.
They got a price, bro.
Yeah, Moneymaker's good,
How much
man.
was that one on the button?
Damn good.
3-5.
You probably did all the math with that extra money in there
We gotta
to get in the right
stack
pot
that
odds to
thing.
call off with just a 3. You block the straight, you block the 4 5s.
Yeah, 10 mark.
This is 4 of us.
I heard that his brain is like a computer.
Yeah.
Oh god, there's so much to compute. This game is 5-5-10, $1,500 initial buy-in, and then it is immediately matched the stack. And that's why Doc rebought for $8,000. He will be raising the suited ace. It goes to 60.
This is 6-0.
John makes a light call, and Paolo has the other two aces.
Thank you, my friend. Raise to 275.
275, huh?
And a call. Thank you, my friend.
David's set mining with 8. It's not really set mining. Whatever. He's just flatting a 3-bet with 8s, which, I mean, he's gambling.
Call.
So is Doc. John's getting a great price with a bad hand. I don't know if this is good expected value stuff. I don't want to explain what that means. Anyway, John should fold. Oh, he does. Good. Aces are still good. Proceed cautiously, Doc. One-third pot size bet for aces. Snap fold, snap fold. He just won $600. That's nice.
I got a cheese. I got a pepperoni. I got a 14-inch Supreme with vegan cheese and an 18-inch buffalo chicken.
Oh, the Nick game's still on. There's 2 players.
Ranch.
Yeah.
Ranch.
Sweet Revenge is.
What's Sweet Revenge?
That's a lot of pizza.
It's so good.
That's another
Bacon and
I guess honey.
Spicy.
That's how this shakes out right now.
That's
It's a good figure.
That's the most expensive pizza I ever had.
John is stuck 1,700.
Most fancy.
Take all those with a grain of salt. They're probably like at most like $200-$300 off.
You never tried this one?
Maybe more somehow. We don't know.
My favorite pizza in Germany is El Osteria, and I thought it was this really L-O-S-T-E-R-I-A.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought it was like this really cool local
We're on a
place next to
15 minute
Allianz.
delay.
It's like 250
I have Deuce.
It's like the Domino's of
And
Europe.
Osteria is like nice because when you order a pizza, you get like a massive one. It's like very big, goes like over your plate.
Yeah. Well, and it's really good pizza.
David, didn't you get rid of the lid button?
Jorge Rodriguez says, dang, what happened to everyone playing at TCH? Cry, laugh face emoji.
Who's the... No, I haven't. Dog and Behnam?
I'm not sure exactly what that means, but oh, I guess Doc and Behnam and OFC had been on a stream there recently. Anyway, our game's better, stream wise, and the room's more fun anyway. Dude, fuck TCH. Bunch of tryhards. Poker forever. Let's have fun. These pots are growing. This is what they call a double gutter. Double gut shot. Double gutted belly buster.
Alright.
It's effectively open-ended because you have 8 outs. OFC can hit either a 6 or a 10.
Hey, I'm
Make it
ordering
straight.
every day.
John with just bottom pair of deuces. Been sticky, and his deuce holds up.
What are y'all talking about? I'm selling this shit by the slice.
Man. OFC Cost 11.25.
See, that was it. Last
OFC
week
just
I was
has
in
9
Mexico.
high. He
I went to a
basically
pizza place. This is the
has
first
to
time
bluff at this to
that I've
win.
seen a slice of pizza for $2.
Really?
Fuck, it was like 1983 prices, you know? Like a slice
What
of pizza
stakes
is,
do the
you know,
commentators
I
play?
was like, wow, $2?
Cambodia, bottle of beer, $1 US.
Wow.
Really?
$1 US.
Thailand used to be amazing.
Um,
It's more expensive now. Still, you can get a great meal and beer in Thailand for $6 or $8.
Yes. OFC bluffs
If you
is
buy them in
this.
the bucket, $9.
My analysis is very much just like at a 1-2 level. So, you know.
They don't have huge inflation. They're reliant on tourism.
John!
I can't imagine how good it is there.
Yeah.
40 bucks, right?
Oh.
Hero call of the night, John Harris.
You give
Oh,
10
tonight.
for the waitress, and then she's super happy.
Anybody here need anything? We also have a massage therapist in the building now.
What a read.
Jennifer.
What?
I already asked her to stop. I think she's busy.
Didn't just boil down to a lot of draws brick out.
But ask her.
But ask her
A
anyway.
lot of draws that have Bluff River.
Give her the right of refusal.
Jennifer's the best.
Oh, really?
Any pair is good here a lot of the time. These are all really tough questions to answer while you're getting bluffed into.
Unfortunately, no. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Okay.
And there it goes.
Raise to 225. Yes, sir.
Duck on the button says more. Let's spin the field. 225 to go, folks. David makes a speculative call. So does OFC.
Three players.
Wow. Okay. Everyone's got some of this.
Yes, sir. All right. All in. Yes.
Interesting. Duck overbet rips for $1,000 into 7. OFC calls him with top pair. You're gonna go twice. OFC snipped out that this is a bluff and not an overpair. Duck has a ton of outs now. Does get there on the first one. Hits it straight. Hits it straight twice. Duke's Duck's get a scoop.
Straight, straight. Straight, straight.
I forgot what the equities were like on the flop, but just 8-3. Duck having 2 overs and an open-ended straight draw seems like a lot of equity. It's probably pretty close equity-wise on the flop. But they ran twice, and he hits straight on both runouts. That feels good after some frustrating hands for Duck. Is he unstuck now? You'd have to assume so. Yeah, now he's up 720. And now it's OFC that's stuck. OFC was up quite a bit early on in the first, 15 hands. Luck has turned around, and we've got another dealer change bomb pot coming.
6? Holy shit. What do we owe you, dude? Alright. Thanks, man. Everybody he said he doesn't want.
Yes, this is kind of like a soft, open, friends and family thing for the
I paid for a month's supply last time. He knows. He's taking care of his business. He's gonna write this one off as a business.
But yes, no, the Poker House name is no longer affiliated. Ownership change. And back to the good old days with Team Fortini running the show. And some other folks behind the scenes, but man, I love our management team right now. Eric Harrison's still here running the ship, like manager of all things. And stream stuff, technicals. I'm just damn hogging the microphone. Mic hog.
On the turn, I have on the top board, 9. On the top board? Yeah. Yes. On the bottom board? I had 21 out on the top board. No. Yeah, because your cards are like, right.
What's the size of the pot and who wins? And 64.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure.
Get in.
For sure.
We're good.
It was. I'd say it's running good. Yeah, it's great. I was happy to win one of them.
Interesting.
I gotta be fun.
Sam has flush draws on both boards.
Check. One.
But say I just jack high.
Checks. 2 checks, 3 checks, 4 checks.
No one really has over 10% equity besides Sam.
One 35.
He's got 2 pair on a top board and a flush draw. Top pair on the bottom board and a flush draw. I think you go with this. You at least call. OFC's betting some straight draw stuff, it looks like. No spade on either board for Sam. Sam. The turn checks through? Or is it on Sam right now? It's OFC's option. He only has $1,000. The pot is 540. Yes, the turn checks through. Is that a third king? Ooh. Indian somehow finds himself with a straight on the top. Hit a gut shot. He had 2 pair on the bottom. Sam makes his flush on the bottom. So if the Indian holds on, he doesn't have the nut straight, but he pots it. He has the queen spade blocker. Can he get lower flushes to fold? He does have 9-5 on the bottom for a 2 pair. Yeah, this is a fun decision. Sam has top 2 on the top board and like the 3rd best possible flush on the bottom board. And you think to yourself, am I good on one of these boards, probably? Yeah, he makes the call and it goes chop chop.
There's queen nine up there.
Of course, John's going to talk and tell everybody who has what. Kind of snooty. Snotty. Pootsy.
Queen, yeah. Queen, any
commentators.
Queen 9 and any other thing.
That's snooty.
No. He could have queen with an off 9 and any other
Queen
spade.
9,
but I
or
still
off.
check.
Yeah.
He could scoop.
Alright, chop 5 down.
You need to hire.
Team Fortini.
Straddles on.
Just lose.
It's
There you go.
Peaks, Dallas, live on delay. Hand 63. The $20 straddles on. Chris Moneymaker raises with the crazy kick-ass boys. King.
Nine calls, one fold, two folds.
Doc is deep enough to set mine.
Four folds.
David's getting priced into set mine. Behnam's in here. He's got a knit button. The last two players with knit buttons are in this pot. Can Doc or David flop a set against Kings? Nope. Kings are still good. Moneymaker is last to act, but he'd rather not be playing this four ways.
Four folds.
This is interesting.
Five folds.
He gets donk led into by Doc Hollywood. Doc loves to do that. This card should slow down Doc. So basically, like, put a feeler bet in with his sevens.
Four chugs.
You can't really get any good information off of Chris Sherman Moneymaker.
Still have blacks.
Nine chugs.
Pass the disc.
Four chugs.
But when this checks through to him on the river, he's going to be pretty sure that his kings are best. And the knit game is not over. Kings wins a decent sized pot. Sherman Moneymaker's happy with it. He just grows his stack slow and steady. He's up $1,400. He did bluff catch against David very astutely. Even though he's kind of card dead tonight, his VPIP's 26%. You just kind of get the feeling that he knows everything that's going on. Like, he sees what everyone's doing.
There you go.
It must be nice to pay attention to stuff for like 3 hours straight.
Five raises.
I was like,
75.
He's first to act over the straddle, and he goes to 75 with ace-10 offsuit. Effectively in the low jack, I guess.
Nine folds, one fold. Two folds.
And another big pocket pair. It's queens this time, and it's Behnam in the third blind. That looks like 4 something. 420. Wait, was I just absolutely wrong about the ace-10 thing? Did they both have ace-10? Anywho, Doc makes this light call. It's probably a fold. But he called. And we're going to see a flop. Ooh. Behnam's queens usually always c-bet that flop. I think.
Nine folds. Three chugs.
Pot control?
9 bets, 500.
In no world does Behnam fold queens right now. And Doc could get in trouble here again.
Three chugs. Nine
Yeah, it's a bummer, Doc. Oh, they were the two with knit buttons left. That changes everything. And Doc loses the knit game. Woof.
This is a splash power.
Behnam has been in some very advantageous situations tonight.
Yeah.
Particularly against Doc.
Last one is 300.
I think most of his winnings came from Doc.
What time is it? 10:30.
And just good stats all around. Look at him. Behnam has had some huge nights here on the Thursday night stream at Peaks Dallas Live. Hand 65. Got about an hour left, I think. Paolo seems to be studying charts. He's putting in a 3-bet squeeze from the small blind with King 5 suited. This is a big ass squeeze. It's probably going to get through. I mean, I can't give John any more guff about taking his time with these calls because he hero called OFC earlier with like 4 deuce bottom pair. Gets rid of this one. He knew something was up though. His spidey sense is going off. Knew something was up. Paolo was bluff squeezing. Anaconda squeeze. King 5 suit head. Squarely a bluff. Audio Technica. Yay! Knit buttons back out.
I got little. Sam will come in. Yeah, I need to text them like, in case we have Sam and Logan.
Yeah. Alright, we got.
Sounds like it's gonna sell.
5. Right.
So can we put
Everybody put 10 on.
Oh,
yeah, this is 10,
This is
this is 30, 10 for.
That's him.
Here's my 10.
The
This is
titular OFC. He goes by OFC because Open Face Chinese is his favorite game. Favorite card game.
Okay.
Open Face Chinese.
6 calls, 7 calls.
And we've repurposed OFC to stand for Official Effing Crusher. If he's having a rough night, he has run into it and he got bluff caught twice for pretty big stuff.
Yep. 5 calls, 6 calls.
Beep boop bop. OFC's got the computer.
4 calls.
John's flopped open-ended. Doc has an ace high and a gut shot, and he's going to donk lead into the pre-flop razor John. Who just calls? A third spade on the turn. Scratch that club. A third club on the turn. Turn goes check, check. Jack pairs on the river. Pot's 460. Ace high wins. They had each other's outs. Well, one of them.
What's that? What do you mean? I'm playing after. I've been sleeping after. Are you saying something?
The shit out of town.
Yeah, I'll stay.
And you said you leave after 30 minutes.
Takes Dallas live.
Ooh,
Ooh, football score.
Everybody's saying
5.
Ha ha ha.
No, people.
I think the $20 straddle's on from
Like half an hour? I mean,
Frere Duckstyle.
I'm not sure if they're comfortable. Like, I just tell them.
Yeah. Just tell them about the
Brother Duckenstein.
must have waited 15 minutes.
3 raises, 40.
Big Daddy Ducasey. Okay, yeah, this is what happens like 3 hours in. Talking about myself, things get a little loopy. We're good. We're fine. Behnam on the button. It full around to him, so 10-3 suited was worth a raise, and he gets called by 2 players. Duck flops a set. That's probably one of the first flop sets we've seen tonight. Flop checks through, though. Praying to God someone has... Oh, Duck checks again. Finally, he's going to get some value from something. Well, he made like $140. Anyway, got rid of his knit button. OFC makes the right fold. Hey, what just happened? Sports.
No raise, I've had it all night.
666 is the mark of the beast.
It felt like that. But
Whoa.
I could have raised to 225.
Man, we just saw a really cool football play. Whoop. Whoop.
Really? You almost closed action with a fairly strong game.
Yeah, but I had a feeling there are things.
Every time you have king
67?
queen, I'll have
Correction. Hand 68.
That's not the word.
2 raises, 75. 1 fold. 1 fold. 5 folds. 6 folds.
Now it's OFC's turn to have some queens.
7 folds.
$20 straddle was on. Right?
12 players.
Anyway. 7992 hearts. OFC checks his queens into 3 villains.
2 bets, 200.
Paolo betting 200 into 300
6 folds.
with a mystery hand. Ooh, what's a mystery? I mean, a 9 pretty much always makes it 200 into 300. Interesting. Now OFC turns it on him and now leads for $300. He's really going to pick up some information off Paolo for this one. Oh, he's all in blind. Oh, no. Oh, no. Sean. He just got 2 outed. He just got 2 outed for his stack with queens. Oh, that's filthy as hell. Okay. I've never seen him once get so stuck that he leaves his own game early. So that's an outcome that I doubt. Damn, Paolo's kind of on a little bit of a tear. He's up $3.3 thousand. And I think OFC is going to be on his 3rd buy-in, maybe 4th. Just a crummy night. Should OFC have put queens into a check-raising range on the flop? Let's write that question down for later, huh? Well, he just got stacked, and he's rebuying right now, and thank God, because he got dealt aces. I think graphics are off a little. Oh, Nikes, yeah. Oh, he's doing it again. He's got 3 villains behind him, so he checks his big overpair to this small board. Now Duck has a straight flush draw. OFC could maybe get a call from Duck. That's 225 into 320. Hey, buddy. I want you to make some real announcements that sound more informed than my half-ass.
I'll do my best.
What's up, everybody? Yeah. What's up, guys? How's it going? This is Hayden Fortini, one of the new owners here at Peaks. We are we have a lot of exciting things coming, a lot of renovations. Got new felts, painted the walls, got a sweet mural on the wall. I watched that thing get painted last night with digital art. Took 10 full hours. It's like watching a movie. It was pretty cool. But yeah, we're excited. We have a lot of cool things coming here at Peaks. And we're doing a very, very soft opening tomorrow. We're hosting 2 games, a 1-3 no limit game at 10:30 and a 5-5 PLO, Mark's PLO game at noon. What's up, Eric? Thank you so much. And we're going to have some exciting announcements coming up for you guys. We're going to have a cool tournament series, daily tournaments, leaderboards,
lots of live streams, low stakes and high stakes, PLO, round of each. So I'm really excited to bring you guys lots of great poker here at Peak. So I've been out on the floor. I haven't gotten to be able to watch too much of the stream, but I'm excited to hang out and watch the last 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, I cannot put him on aces.
Oh, Eric, I wish you were saying too, but come back and visit us. We'd love to have you anytime. I hope all is well. We got the Indian here limping with the ace jack. Looks like players are playing the Nick game and the small blind game. That's always good for action. Moneymaker raising up to 75 with the king 9. OFC's got deuces on the button. He's gonna make the call.
What is it?
75. 6 calls, 7 folds, 8 folds.
When I called, you were like, yeah.
8 calls.
And the Indian's gonna call as well with the ace jack. Doc Hollywood calling with the 8-6.
I needed one more private.
Nobody with much here.
I had 2 pairs here.
OFC's the only one with a pair. I think if Moneymaker bets here, he's going to take this down, but I don't know if he's going to bet the 3 opponents. He's going to check. Checks around. Doc Hollywood picking up an open-netted straight draw on the turn. I think if he leads out here, he's going to take this pot down. Nice hand. Nice bet, Doc Hollywood.
I'm gonna take 15. What's your time?
Thank you, Eric. I agree. It's a beautiful room.
I was just like, how am I gonna lose those pieces with me?
No, bring it back here. Otherwise, I get punched up there.
You would have been real pissed.
They have a table straddle.
Yeah, we'll bring
Set up their new spell.
You would have lost with a straight.
That, I had to.
Actually, I was winning.
20 to go. 3 folds, 4 folds.
Yeah, on the river.
Yeah.
Moneymaker trying to get rid of this nip button with ace 9. Gonna raise it to 75. Dan Simone is back.
This is like the worst. And then you
Oh,
raise,
all right.
and I was like, oh, at least you got paid. There we go.
Yours is a little bitty one on top.
Thank you, Eric. Appreciate that. I love the new logo.
No, you won the Jack 9. It's all your wins are
That was Ken's idea, the 5-leaf clover. Yeah. Yeah, they're rare. They're very rare. It's like 1 in 6,000. Something like that, yeah. Only at Peaks. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate all those nice words. Got a hand here, Doc Hollywood, 3-betting the ace queen of hearts to 250. Looks like he's gonna get callers here. Everyone trying to get rid of their nip button.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Doc flopping a spade draw. Let's see if Hollywood wants to continue here. He flops no pair, backdoor flush draw. He's gonna check. I think if Duck fires here, he's gonna take this down.
7 bets, 325. 8 folds.
Yeah, he's gonna take it down. Nice hand, Duck. Who's how's action been tonight?
Oh, it's been fun. There's been some great bluff catches.
All right, y'all help yourself. You got that
Yeah,
chicken over there.
Yeah. So, mostly been caught. The bluffs aren't getting through, huh?
They got some of the juice through into like 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ace queen.
Oh, okay.
What?
She went all in.
I mean, we were getting into. Keep going, continue, go.
Game goes on.
Straddle. Which one you go, straddle?
All right, Indian with the king jack. What do you think about those 100 chips? They're new. The pink.
They were throwing me off.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
From the side,
they're pink. Yes, but they're black on top. Yeah. So those are hundreds.
Those are cool.
Yeah. There. The five ways to the flop here. Good flop for OFC and Behnam.
6 bets, 200.
OFC bets half pot here, multi-way. Let's see if Duck's gonna float with his 2 overs and a gutter. He's in position. He's gonna call. Behnam lays down ace-9. Wow. Lays down top pair, top kicker. Interesting. OFC picks up a pair on the turn. He's still open-ended. He's gonna slow down. Duck might fire here. He definitely has some straights on this turn. Some 2 pairs. I think he's gonna, if he does bet, he's gonna have to bet turn and river. Goes check, check. Given the way this is played out, this hand might get the showdown here, with the OFC winning with his 2 pair. Yeah, nice hand OFC.
Would not recommend.
Have there been any questions tonight in the chat? Anything that needs to be answered? Yeah, cool. Well, super excited. Yeah, for this new Peaks, baby. Dan's got a shirt. Yeah, the Dan Simone in the house. We're gonna have a lot of streams coming up. A lot of new streams. We're gonna do. We might probably stream at least 5 days a week, but we're gonna have low stake streams on Mondays and Tuesdays. Some 1-2, some 1-3 streams. We're gonna have a PLO around a beat stream at least once a week. Gonna continue OFC stream on Thursdays, and Fridays we're gonna look to have a high stake stream, 1025, no limit stream, and up. Yeah. Sundays are probably a little round of each, so we're gonna have a lot of good streams, a lot of action for you guys, and yeah, I'm super excited. Gonna stream some tournaments as well. Eric, yeah, tomorrow's a soft opening. We haven't announced a grand opening date yet. We'll get back to you guys. We just had a lot of cosmetic work done to the building. As you can see, the walls. We painted the walls. We felted the tables. Felting those tables is no easy job. Yeah, that was a lot more difficult than anticipated. We had the mural. We had a lot of changes, so a lot of good improvements to the room, and so once we get we feel we're ready for a grand opening, we will announce it, and we'll be really excited to welcome everybody. But anyone is welcome and free to come on in and check us out. Tomorrow we will be open. We're hosting Jim's game at 10:30. It's a 1-3 no limit hold'em, 1 hand to PLO, 1 bomb pot, And at noon, Mark is we're going to host Mark's PLO game. So Mark it's a 5-5 PLO, and that'll be a good action game as well. So if you'd like to check out any of those games, come on down to Peaks, get on the list, yeah, or come say hi, come have a drink, come talk to us. Kim and myself will be here. Dan, you want to stop by tomorrow? Come on by, yeah. Come on by and hang out, yeah. And yeah. Yeah, we just we had an audition today for some dealers, and everyone was really solid. So we're gonna have some great staff here. Super excited for that. We received a lot of really great support from staff and players in the community. So really pumped for this new venture. How do you like the live stream, Paolo?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
There you go. Color scheme is perfect. Minimal. Good. I didn't like all the crazy futuristic stuff on the old ones.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, the simple is good. Yeah. Got Sam with the 9s here. Let's pop it up.
9 calls.
Okay. Oh wow! Look at this. John made the call with Doc Hollywood made the call with the Ace Jack, and John picking up the 2 queens. He's gonna rip it for 1,200. Great spot for John. Beautiful squeeze spot. Looks like Behnam is making the call as well. We haven't picked up his cards just yet. Curious to see what he has. Wow, Ace King suited.
3 calls. Oh, were you raising? C25. That's 1,000.
Looks like Benham's going all in here.
C225. You raised exactly 1,000. You gotta make it 23.25.
Oh, he's min raising. Okay.
What the fuck?
Action on it.
Yeah, with all this action, I think Sam's 9s really shrivel up here. Sam knows that. Yeah, he's gonna let it go. I think Doc's probably gonna let this one go as well.
All in.
Oh, and wow, Doc Hollywood all in with the Ace Jack.
All right, I'm
Behnam makes the call.
Show up on the first board.
12, 25.
3 all in.
Oh, Behnam. They're gonna have a big side pot here. Over $10,000 side pot between Behnam and Doc Hollywood. Behnam in very good shape for this side. Yeah, so yeah, John ripped it for 1,200. Behnam min raised ISO'd for 2,300, and then Doc just ripped it for 6,200. Doc's gonna need a 10-10 deuce. Good flop for John. Good flop for Behnam on the side. So John's going to win that one. Looks like they are running twice for everything. This is a huge pot. Almost 14K pot. Great flop for Behnam here. Doc's going to need a 10. Doesn't get it. So yeah, Benham's gonna win the. Benham's gonna scoop the side, and Behnam and John are going to chop the main. So very nice hand for Behnam. Looks like Benham's having a pretty good night. He's got a lot of chips in front of him.
He's got 4,900.
I penalized myself terribly, but.
Well, that was quite a hand. All right, guys, I'm gonna hand it back to Dan Simone. I'm gonna get back out on the floor, and yeah. Oh, nice. All right, I'll see you guys soon.
Oh, Doc. That's brutal.
We got chips. Chips back.
This has happened to Behnam before, where he's been up over 10K in one of these games. A 5-5-10, $1,500 buy-in, match the stack game, up 10K. My God. Doc does not have any quit in him. He will not quit. Hand 75. There's about 30 minutes left in the stream. But this game usually plays pretty late.
Big 10. 3 raises. Yep. 75.
How much?
75. 4 calls.
How much did you make?
5 calls. 3 players.
But it's like one buy-in.
Yeah.
3 checks, 4 checks.
3 hearts on this flop. Indian's the only one with. Take that back. Behnam and Indian have a pair of 6s.
3,000.
Now Benham's open-ended and has that 6. And just takes it down now with this bet. And gets rid of his knit button and wins that small blind money. Woo! Behnam. Such a night.
See, the only one missing is dog.
Jake, 10 for me?
Yes.
Okay.
5, 5, 10. 20's on. Can you break?
Doc's back in for 10K.
8 folds, 9 folds, 1 folds, 2 folds, 3 folds, 6-0.
Just fold it around to David, who has ace king.
5
Moneymaker has a knit button,
6 folds, 7 folds.
so he calls with that. And Duck had some money in there already. I think he straddled to 20, so just 40 more.
3 quarters. 4 checks.
We see some pretty trashy flops.
7 checks.
Duck hits a queen.
4 bets.
It's not a particularly good queen, but it's still top pair on this board, and he probably needs to call $75.
7 calls.
David does not hit his any pair.
7 bets, 200.
He also could have hit a 10 for Broadway. Queen 5. Duck bets $200 into 340. Is he trying to get called by this? Yes, he gets called by ace king.
David, you played with me enough.
Oh, David's saying that he thinks Duck should have folded Queen 5 to $75 on the turn. It was top pair. He needs to look inwardly, he'd say. David, would I, David, fold the top pair for $75.
How long you gonna do it? An hour?
Yeah. I think I'm closing it up. 20's on.
You are?
Yeah, it shouldn't be much longer, right?
Not very much.
Stream is only 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
Ish.
I hate these hour downs.
So you like 130 or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get going.
Switch up the dealer. I know. You know, when I'm crush bubble dealer.
Oh, yeah, 30 minutes out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, they scored
Joseph Brown, this is like a soft opening, I guess. We're gonna do a grand opening at some point.
The same thing can happen, right? If they score right now, and turn over, and it's like.
Yeah, this has been great. This hand has two players, both with an ace. The flop has cards on it. What are they? We may never know. Oh yeah, Queen 9-5. Rainbow. Nope, two spades, two diamonds. Anywho, next hand.
I
think we only have 20 minutes left. Closer to 15. And let's throw a chart up. This is going to be painful for one of my friends. Pretty sure the bulk of Behnam's winnings have come in the form of pots against Doc. OFC, rough night for him too.
How's that? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. I can hear you.
All right.
I think we can all hear you.
Beautiful.
Yes. Eric Anderson on the microphone. Once again, we're
So
back.
excited to be here. We're going to play until the knit game is done. And then we're going to play one last flip for the small blind money. And that'll happen in about 15 minutes because you're on a 15-minute delay.
Okie dokie. Paolo, queens again.
Paolo had a night.
Yeah. David getting stubborn here. 4 deuce offsuit. Can he spike something fun and win a big pot off of queens?
Not today.
Not gonna be this one. Top set for Paolo. He checks. Got too much of this board. 3. Nah.
3 would have been fun.
3 would have been fun. It's the only fun card we could have seen. Paolo probably needs to bet now. He can get value for plenty of stuff. He cannot get value for 4 deuce offsuit, and David loses another pot. Paolo wins another pot.
David, how much are you eating for pizza every week? You know,
pretty decent night.
You sure? No.
Up 3,500. That's more than I'm going to make today.
I think we've proven that the VPIP game really brings all this up over 50%.
Yes, yes.
So
now Paolo is fairly new to our stream at Peak.
Yeah,
I think this is his second time. He was a fixture in Dallas a year ago, but I haven't seen him for a while.
John, do you want to straddle?
He was a regular occurrence. Oh, so he tries to straddle, and Matthew says you can't straddle. You're not under the gun. You're +1. So he yells out to John, "Hey, do you want to straddle?" John says, "Yeah, straddle." He goes, "All right, double." Double it again. Ace queen for David, the Indian. Oh no.
7 calls.
Here comes the squeeze with ace king from Sam, obviously. Pretty slam dunk squeeze. How big?
3 1/4.
He has one of the last 2 knit buttons, I think.
And John's like, "I've got suited face cards. What's going on here?"
It's Sam though, so he snapped fold, and Indians just jammed the rest of his $700 into Ace King that has him dominating.
He's in bad shape.
This sucks, David. I'm sorry, buddy.
You fold for 425.
You're going twice. David has 26% equity. You're going twice. He's got 26% chance to win maybe one of these.
He has one queen available in the deck.
Oh no!
Now he can get he could chop it, and it didn't happen. He's like, well, that's not me.
Ah, he's got one out.
He's that queen of diamonds on the river. Does not get it. Sam wins them both, which means he wins the Nick game. We're going to play one last hand for the knit, the splash game.
Yeah.
And Moneymaker is going to pay this.
Moneymaker lost to Nick twice tonight. Does he have the lowest BPIP? No, he doesn't.
He doesn't. I mean, he's tied with Sam at 32, and Paolo is 29. But Paolo is crushing the game today.
Probably a night for David, and it was the penultimate hand. So,
Okay, if nobody wins this,
big
actually,
flash
Sam
pot now,
doesn't win this right now, we'll just flip.
there's this dead money for the Nick game loss. Why is that 50? Anyway,
Because the last one was 300, and 50 went to production.
We'll just add quarter each.
Moneymaker lost $500 in Nick game penalties, and he finishes the night up 500 right now. Probably not going to play this pot with hand 4 off, too. Been raised to 7. There's dead money in there, so we can size up to 140. So Duck want to play the last pot of the night. Not a great hand. He's in there. Doc is so stuck. He probably wants to get lucky one last time. Come on.
Queen 6 off, defending his big blind.
Guys, we're going to have so many streams.
Yeah, we're streaming constantly.
We're going to be streaming constantly.
We're planning Asian Sean and Michael are going to put on a 1-2 game on Tuesdays. It'll be fun. Behnam with
I've heard all about it.
the best hand and the 7 high flush draw. Duck's got 2 overs to the board, to the majority of the board.
Behnam C-bet 7s here to 2 people. That's nice.
Just an easy,
So much
easy
dead money.
game.
That's not, way more than $300. Probably
Plus another 250, so it's 555.
So our chip count, so
Now we're going to do a PLO flip. No betting. PLO flip is what's in the pot. And everybody's going to throw in a quarter to make it fun.
Oh, David.
oh, I see what happened. Yeah.
So this is just a Omaha flip, no betting. Everybody throws in a quarter, and they put all the small blind money into that.
Yeah. When John said the small blind game, did he realize it was going to mess up all the chip counts?
John
I'm being an asshole. I'm sorry.
John H does not care about chip counts. He likes to sneak chips in and mess up my TV show.
Yeah.
So several times.
Hey, I hope you had fun tonight, because we're not doing that game again. Sorry, pal. Anyway, it's been a really fun stream.
It's a good time. It's a good time. Good bunch of guys.
Big bluff. Humongous bluff catching night.
With John with the I paired my deuce and it's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Against OFC. That was brutal.
I thought I misread the hand because I was talking to Matt. I'm like, did he just call it I paired my deuce? Yes. Snap call. I paired my deuce. It's good.
Okay, we're doing some like Mexican flip type of thing.
Yeah, I got an open card.
Flip.
Yeah.
I don't know what the graphics are going to show us, but
Yeah,
we'll just do one.
they're going to actually just show us everything because we get to see everything.
Well, I dealt one up, so like.
You know, and you can see him going, well, wait a second, I dealt one up. Is that going to mess up? No, we get to see everything as the as the viewers, we're going to see all the cards regardless.
Oh, and he's dealt a couple times tonight, and I don't know his name. Our new dealer. That's Matt.
He's a new dealer. He was a Champions dealer down in Houston, and he good friends with Kim and Hayden, so he came up to help us start. He might be relocating. Fabulous dealer. I'm a fan.
Yeah, done a great job tonight. Eric Houston, wonderful to have the dulcet tones of Dan Simone on my YouTube again. God, these
What's up,
boys
Mr.
with
Eric?
all their very nice compliments.
So
There's a 1-3 game running, Eric.
There's 2 tables out there right now.
Tables out there right now, Eric.
Good times. Come on down.
Great times. Come on down.
I have an inside straight draw.
He's got set.
So.
Oh my God, we have plots, man.
Speak. All right. What is this? What's John's equity right now? 8%.
Oh, so you already know who wins.
Oh, spoiler.
Straight draw.
There's only one reason you'd ask us that, Eric.
Yeah. Hey, randomly, what is John's equity right now?
He's way behind.
Now they're gonna start flipping up cards until the Mexican sweat style.
Moneymaker has the top set of aces way out in front with 51%. Let's think about what John needs to get. This could be a diamond on this
He
turn.
could get runner straight. He could get runner flush.
Oh shit. Diamond.
He's the only one with 2 diamonds.
Let's go. Diamond.
Can he get a diamond?
Oh, I'm set.
He's calling it diamond.
Diamonds, baby.
Oh,
Let's
man.
go diamond.
No. I have a set of 4.
He has a flush. I was.
Good times. That was the last hand.
Like
What a great turn.
$400. There's some extra money there.
It was a quarter from everybody. It was 90. That's not correct because everybody threw in a quarter.
Yeah.
So there's 200 there, and then there was probably 200 in the small blind game. So he won about a $400 pot, whatever it was. So these
You would start early. You made a nice comeback, mostly of that huge Euro goal.
Yeah, with a paired by deuce.
And yeah, that's how our night shook out. The cumulative winnings at the end of the night are as such. And that'll do it for us here at Dallas Live. We'll be back Monday.
Possibly. What's today?
Anyway, we're back on our old YouTube channel. Everybody like and subscribe and shit and all that stuff. Today is Thursday.
Thursday.
And I get to watch the last